I've been fucking hoes and popping pills, man, I feel it's like a rock star. I've been fucking hoes and popping pills, man, I feel it's like a rock star. All my brothers got...
There's no music playing, Rob.
It's playing on the stream, you lame ass. I can hear it.
Well, I can hear now.
Drop the bass. Oh, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Hangar 122. We're back again. Nice long hiatus. Nobody cares.
Hello, everybody.
How's everybody doing?
Pretty good.
Good.
How was y'all's holidays?
Quiet.
Quiet, yeah.
It was beautiful.
Yeah.
Nothing. Nobody.
What's that like?
It's amazing.
I have these 3 leeches that live in my house that make an incredible amount of noise, and oh wow! Although we did kick them out for New Year's.
Well, I was gonna say.
We sent them to packing at a grandma's for New Year's so that the wifey and I could have like this whole thing called silence in our house. It's a golden thing.
Yeah, you got bored real quick.
No, we didn't. Alcohol and making up for lost time, baby.
Oh, there you go.
There was no bored. Plus, we had a trip to Hobbytown in there, so how can you be bored there? Somebody got the MG Verka wing.
Well, I'm gonna say it's. Oh, wait, no. No, there.
Actually, it's that one and this one. Because we both wound up there at the same time. Although I didn't know it was Spencer till he started talking because he was in like full-on snowman suit with the mask and all that shit. All I saw was like this. And he started talking. I'm like, oh shit, it's Spencer.
Well, yes, it is.
Speaking of Spencer.
Sam, didn't you get a Verka too?
What Verka? The wing?
Yeah.
No, was the one put out for me?
I believe so.
Oh. Yeah. I didn't know. I did not put up.
Yeah.
Oh,
right on top of that unicorn.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, Prodigal Zigzion.
I'll get it another time.
So Spencer, where you at? Or where you at? What you building? All that good funny shit.
You can find me on Glassbed Printing on the Facebook's 3D printing service page. I'm building me some real grade Banshee stuff tonight.
Oh, is that the lighting one?
Yeah, it's a lighting one.
Oh, fancy.
Gundam Base Limited one.
Real grade and LEDs.
Hell yeah.
That is going to be a bitch.
LEDs.
Wow. Okay, that's kind of nuts.
Yeah, it'll be fun. And if my wife finds me some batteries and brings them down.
Nah.
Lights.
Never mind. That's not where my head went with that. Samuel.
Hi, I'm here. Present.
One second, guys. Rob, it's still not going live on YouTube.
It's live. Refresh chain.
I just did.
I'm staring at it right now.
Mine's got the going live soon. Wait a minute.
Well, that's because.
Never mind. Frittata.
You hit the pause button, didn't you?
No, I didn't click on the episode. I clicked on the just the image.
Just a welder, folks.
Just a dumb welder.
Okay, I dropped the dumb part, but if you want to throw that in there.
Yeah. All right, go ahead, Sam.
So hi, I'm here. You can check out my Instagram that I believe should be down below. Yes, it is. I'm staring at it right now. Today
you can check out his OnlyFans too.
I do have one, and it's not got anything up yet, but I want to put Gundam stuff on it.
I got batteries.
I'm painting minis today. I don't feel like building.
So, well, you only build about a quarter of the time you're on the show otherwise, so that's no different.
Thank you. I love you.
This is my piece. It's a Warforged. All right. But that's me. No one wants to hear about my painting. Spencer, where are you at?
We already talked about Spencer. It's Shane's
Oh.
turn.
Besides, well, my wife,
Sit your ass back in the corner and let me do my job.
my wife said that she's going to be disappointed if you guys don't sing Happy Birthday.
Oh, we have to do that.
Oh.
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 Well, I'm doing things. We're where are you at, Shane? And what you building?
You can find me on the Facebook also, Shane LaFountain. Otherwise, find me on the Fox Valley Gunpla group page on Facebook. And as I always say, I'm on other things, but I rarely ever check them, so don't even bother looking for me there. So that's about it with that. Tonight, I don't know. I'm kind of tossing it up between starting the polypod ball that's sitting right there, or starting the Saturn V Lego set, the Saturn V rocket.
I put my vote toward the polyball.
I'm gonna put my vote towards the rocket. That sounds badass.
That thing is like, I think it's 42 inches tall.
Yeah, I was going to put my vote toward the Saturn V. That's some
Let's see.
fucking history right there.
Hold on.
That's history.
I actually have a story about the polyball. I looked at my box, and I could have swore the box was dead around the edges, but no, I just know the box is printed.
This guy right here, and it is, how tall is it? 39 inches tall.
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah. But I might start this one tonight. We'll find out after Hobbytown News. All right, Rob, you're up.
I'm here. I am Rob Milton. I'm on the Facebooks, on Fox Valley Gunpla and the Realm of Collectors. I can be found most Friday nights, unless I have a kid-free weekend, because that never happens. I'm on the Realm of Collectors YouTube page on the new show, Nerd Life Syndicate.
Yeah, where were you last night, Rob? I showed up. You weren't there.
Do I really need to explain Kid-Free Weekend to you, sir?
Not typically.
All right.
But this time, yes, you do.
All right,
Well-
Shane.
You see, we started with a big old bottle of alcohol, and we ended naked in a puddle. Does that have enough explanation to you?
Ooh, Prodigal. Did you get that
Rob,
Snanji?
you shouldn't,
Yep.
should be careful with that.
That's the guy I was talking about. That we
Hey.
opened it up.
I got your up. Oh, it's dying. Give me a second. I gotta turn off my green screen. Green screen hates boxes.
Yes, it does.
I got the other half.
Oh, nice. Lucas is working on a military ship.
Oh, dude, that'd be cool.
Yeah, the
USS Missouri.
Yeah.
I want to find a model ship. It's just I can't seem to find the one that I need for my dad. And I can't
Lucas,
remember.
was the Missouri, is that a destroyer? Or is... I didn't think that was an aircraft carrier, is it?
I thought it was a battleship.
Yeah, I thought it was a destroyer or a battleship.
I don't know. I've low-key thought about grabbing one or two military ships because they look cool.
Oh,
That-
yeah.
I've been watching a lot of
Okay.
Jay's 2 Cents, and that's what he does as a hobby, is he builds military ship models, and they look dope.
I just watch his computer related things.
Dude, they're in the background of like half of them.
Yeah.
All those model ships that he builds them.
He built a Gundam once too. I believe it was the 3.0 Grandpa.
Yeah. Origin. No, I think it was the Origin.
Origin? I know it was the Grandpa kit.
Yeah. Yeah, he's actually a pretty big model builder. Yeah, Lucas said it's a battleship.
Yeah, I see that. That's cool.
I had an idea actually for my next PC build. I mentioned to these guys before I want to upgrade by the end of 2021. I have to get a case big enough, and I want to paint the inside of the bottom of the chassis to be like gunmetal, and then like have the like outlines of like a hangar bay for my Gundams in it.
Oh, that'd be cool. Dude, check out the NZXT stuff. They've got some really dope ass cases with a lot of tempered glass.
I should, yeah. People go crazy with that stuff. I sometimes just scroll through like subreddits and stuff, and dang.
I mean, I feel the pain because, well,
Yeah.
I may have been that guy that goes a little crazy, and I'm still adding shit to mine. Actually, this one might get rebuilt again. My daughter really wants a gaming computer.
Which the older one?
Yeah, say real. And I'm low key debating gutting this case, getting her a different case, putting all this hardware in there,
Wow.
and then redoing this one again.
Dad of the year, right
Yep,
there, folks.
got that one upgraded, didn't you? Oh, never mind.
He
I'm
wants
sorry.
he wants an excuse for a better system. I bet. That's just the excuse he needs.
Dude, all that new hardware came out this year, and I'm looking at it going, I like my Ryzen 7, but that new 5950X looks pretty badass. And, you know, my 5700 XT is a good card, but, I mean, there was a crazy jump this year in tech on the video card side. Might swing back Team Green. I'm not sure yet. I'm waiting to see some more benchmarks off the new AMD cards.
Did you hear there's a rumor that coming February, the was it the 3080 Ti's might be dropping?
Man, it's Nvidia. They're gonna do it.
Regular ones.
Yeah.
Gotta
Well,
show
I mean, it's rumored that's going to be coming in February, though.
But they always do that shit. And then by the time they're done, they'll have like 80 different goddamn SKUs, and you'll have TIs and supers and overclocks, and then you've got all the board partners that are going to do all their shit. And Nvidia always turns into a mismatch of craziness. But I mean, that 3080 Ti hits with what the hell is it supposed to have? 20 gig of video memory or some shit. Yeah, I might have to swing back to Team Green on that one. And I want to go full custom water loop. Versus, I've got an AIO now, but I actually want to do a full.
When I built this one, I considered doing that, but I'm like, I don't have the balls to do it. I'm gonna mess it up somehow. I'm gonna get water all over the motherboard.
That's not hard to do.
It was also my first build.
I mean, you could do all that hardline is just O-rings and making sure you cut flat.
That's the important part.
Yeah.
Oh, someone's listening in here and adding me about cases.
Uh-oh.
Holy, that's wow.
Well, screen share that bitch. I want to see it. Which ones they show you? Let me guess. It's an Inwin case?
It's a Thermatake.
Oh, Thermatake's got some okay stuff.
I used to be a big Thermaltake fan back in the day.
That one's okay, but it's really hard to build in with proper airflow. As open as it looks,
I just think the design looks pretty snazzy.
Yeah.
Like, it looks like a cockpit right there.
It's like
Let's be honest.
That looks like the cockpit of a Cobra.
Yeah, not wrong.
That's a neat case.
300 almost.
250, yeah.
Close enough after shipping,
Yeah, it's
never
down.
All right, free delivery. Never mind. I like that.
Yeah, it's a cool looking case.
Kind of small for what I want, but yeah.
I watched a review on that one. Yeah, it's actually not terribly big. And it's really cramped to build in. So you got to be careful on your motherboard choice and all that horse shit too.
I considered possibly looking at, before I decided I want to paint the chassis to be a hangar, I considered making a mini build because PCs take up so much goddamn space. But I'm like, I want a hangar. I like having my Gundams in the computer. I've got the report in there right now. It's great.
You know what? Take up the space. It looks cool. You take up the space, you just make it look cool.
Yep.
Dude, I don't know, man. We took Tiff's journey in today to get the oil change and shit done.
I gotta do that soon, yeah.
And she's debating trading it in on a Ram, and they got all kinds of incentives and shit. So we were looking at them like...
Did you just get that vehicle?
About a year ago. A little over a year ago.
Okay. I'm not gonna judge.
Well, needs change.
Yeah.
We actually debated buying a Ram for me,
Oh.
but I can't justify it with my drive. We
Yeah.
need a truck out at the house. She drives 6 miles and she likes trucks. So we were looking. There's
That's a pretty good incentive.
Yeah. Well, she's cool with it. The only reason we have the journey is because she wanted the third row, but we're realizing we need the third row less and less. And dude, we got into the new crew cab today, the crew cab 1500. I sat in the back seat just to see how it would be with the front seats all the way back, and I can sit in there better than I can sit in the back seat of the journey. Like, there's a ton of room in that thing.
Yep.
But we were looking at them, and the one that we saw was this wicked blue color. I'm actually debating painting the white on this case in that blue.
Really?
Oh, yeah. It's sick. I think they call it Patriot Blue.
Ooh, that's a fancy name for blue.
Yeah.
Ivy Griffin. Oh, this way. I'm just showing off the Griffin. You can keep talking.
So here's $1 million question. Any of you guys ever lease your vehicle?
Yeah.
That's what my wife and I are doing.
I've actually was talking to our sales guy that we dealt with, like when we bought the Compass and all that shit.
Yep.
We've never thought about leases because, well, for me, I would blow out the mileage on a lease in a year.
Yep.
But for her, as little as she drives, she only drives about 8,000 miles a year.
Oh, wow.
So
Yeah,
we were doing the comparison, and he goes, if you guys aren't sure if this is going to meet your needs for the next 10 years, he goes, why not just lease the thing, and in 3 years you can dump it? Plus, it's always under warranty. It's like...
With the lease, it's like paying rent, right?
For the wife and I, Cindy, she only drove 5-6 miles a day, just like your wife.
Yeah.
Our lease was supposed to be up in November, but because of COVID, they extended the lease 6 months.
Okay.
So we don't have to pay it off for another couple months. But the same thing is she just hit 21,000 miles on a 3-year lease.
Yeah, and that's like Tiff.
So-
We're 6 miles from her office.
Yeah. So for us, they said as long as you don't have body damage that's, X amount and your interior's clean and you don't go over your mileage, they already knew exactly how much the buyout would have been when we signed the papers. They're like, in 3 years, we know what the depreciation is going to be on this vehicle. And as long as you don't go over, I think it was like 30,000 miles or whatever it is, you're only going to pay X amount of money for the truck. And we're just like, okay, well, then we'll just take out a loan at the end of that. And,
Buy out the truck.
because like I said, it's only got 21,000 miles and it's a 3-year-old truck.
And you've
So-
owned it since new, so you know the history on it too.
We know the history, but the only thing we weren't impressed with are how fast the tires wear out. But we kind of lucked out. My uncle just bought the 2019, the last year of our body style, the Gen 4.
Right.
And he's only got 6,000 miles on his truck, and he's just like, he goes, these are not like off-road tires. And we're like, no, they're a highway tire. They're a truck highway tire. And he's just like, yeah, I'm gonna get something that's a little more aggressive, because he goes, out on the ice, he goes, it just doesn't have a lot of grip. And I'm just like, well, you got the same tires as us, so we're gonna buy his tires that only have 6,000 miles on them off of him and throw them on Cindy's truck because her tires are getting wore.
See, we were looking at there was a Rebel sitting right next to it, and Tiff was like, because she looked at the tires on this thing, and she goes, I can't drive over shit with these tires. They're the highway tires.
On a
And then she
Rebel?
saw on the one we were looking at, and then she looked
Oh.
at the Rebel. She also doesn't care for the chrome rims, but you can't get the blackout wheels in the blue that she was looking at.
Yep.
So she's like, you know what? She actually asked the parts department how much it would cost to order those black wheels and the Rebel tires, and it was like, I think it came up to like $2,000.
Yeah, but the Rebel has a smaller rim.
No, the Bighorn that we're looking at has the 18-inch wheels too.
Yeah, my wife's truck are 20s.
Yeah, the Rebel has the 18s, just like the Bighorn. The other Bighorn we looked at had the 20s.
Well, then if you got a Bighorn that has 18-inch rims, then they have like the off-road package on them.
Yeah, the one did.
Yeah, because the Outdoors Rebel and those were the only two that I knew of that had 18-inch rims.
Yeah, this is the
for going off-road.
This is the Bighorn with the off-road package, but for whatever reason, it came with the regular all-terrain standard tire.
Oh,
I don't
That's
know.
weird.
Yeah, because we were looking at the Rebel, and then another one, and they had the more aggressive 18-inch tires.
yeah. Because
It's
my
like-
dad has a Bighorn, like Cindy's truck, and that has the same tires, 20-inch rims.
Yeah. As the other Bighorn we looked at, there was a burgundy one that had the 20s.
Yeah, my dad's got that burgundy color. Cindy's got that dark blue.
That's what the Patriot Blue is, that dark blue.
Dark blue, or like almost a navy blue?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what her color is. I don't know if it's exact same, but yeah.
It should be pretty close. I don't think they changed the paint colors too much between the body styles.
Not too much on the new body. Yeah.
I just want to point out, Sig Xeon.
Also Sig Xeon. I know that thing has like a redonkulous amount of interior space, but we were actually debating leasing it because actually while we're looking at trucks, she found a Laramie 2500 that was the blackout package and all the off-road shit and the Cummins. She fell in love with that thing, but that son of a bitch is $80,000.
I was gonna say that's like a $70,000 truck.
Oh yeah, out
But
the
you know
door.
what?
It was 78.9 out the door.
Dodge said in I can't remember if it was Road and Track or who it was, but like a year and a half ago, I read an article and the title was Dodge says customers are ready for $80,000 trucks.
Oh, they've been buying fucking $60,000-$70,000 1500s for the last several years.
But they're talking about like the average everyday person is going to be ready for it.
Oh, boy.
Well, I mean, you look at our parking lot at work, and
Ready for like an 8-year freaking loan or 10-year.
Yeah.
that's the thing. They're taking out these 84-month plus loans to get them, but I mean, you look at our parking lot at work, and there's a bunch of those newer pickups, and all of them are over $60,000. These are 1500s. They're just your basic half-ton truck. Shit, the one we were looking at today was, if without incentives, it was $52,000. And that wasn't even a Laramie. It was a Bighorn. It's like, holy shit.
Yeah, my old man's got the Bighorn. Cindy's got the Tradesman. So it doesn't have the big screen, the big display, the fancy dash.
Yeah.
It's a little more stripped down, but I mean, for her, she didn't care.
Oh, see, Tiff has to have her heated seats and her heated wheel and her remote start and all that shit. So,
Not my remote start.
Doesn't need it.
oh, dude, now you ain't getting her away from that heated steering wheel now that she's had a car with one.
Oh, man.
Journey's got that shit in there. She's got, oh, that Journey we've got is loaded to the hilt. I mean, it's everything.
I should have checked my paint stock before I went to Appleton today. My dark gray is completely empty.
Uh-oh.
You'll live. Prodigal, I'm not sure what the actual size on the tire is. It's whatever the stock one is on an 18-inch wheel. Oh, yeah, cause you say this. My wife was pricing the new trucks online today, and she saw that TRX version, and I think she fell in love. That's
What's
the that's a Rebel basically, but it's the 707 horsepower supercharged Hemi.
Oh God,
Uh huh.
the 6.4.
Whatever, 6.4 something. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's the same one that's in all the Hellcats and shit.
yeah, that's the 6.4. That's not the 5.7.
No, this thing is nasty.
But to be perfectly honest, that is overkill for that because my wife's got the 5.7 and it's like 395 horsepower. That thing
Yeah.
hauls ass. I mean, there's all
Yeah,
you're,
with that-
all you're doing is getting more gas guzzling for that.
Oh, what are you gonna do with a 707 horsepower pickup truck that you're driving every day? Really?
Yeah, for 6 miles.
Yeah, literally. That's it. She'd never get the thing out of into boost. Oh no, I say that, but I know how she drives.
Yeah, oh, yeah,
She-
she'll get
she-
there, but
She'd be in boost for 6 miles. Well,
now, Kaz, is that really? I mean, I know that was the rumor that it was supposed to be the Raptor killer, but is it really competing with it? Because I would love to know that it is.
oh, it's faster.
It is faster.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I think the Raptor right now is only.
Oh wait, no, that's not
550?
even 600. That's right.
Yeah. But the new Raptor, they're talking moving away from. I think they're moving away from the EcoBoost V6, and
Big
they've got
surprise.
they've got that new supercharged V8 for the new Shelby.
Yeah, that
Which-
yeah,
Yeah. Now if they do that, it's going to be a dead heat. Meanwhile, Chevy's all the way back in the dust somewhere. Nobody gives a fuck about them because their stuff sucks.
I drove a Toyota
because their
basically.
trucks are fucking ugly.
Oh God, yeah. That's what I don't understand. They went from the nicest looking body style they have had in a long time
Yeah,
to whatever tragedy this new one is.
yeah, and you know what the thing is? The GMC didn't even go in the direction of that.
No, GMC actually looks halfway decent.
It looks like exactly.
And the diesels are even uglier.
Yeah,
Or the heavy duty, the 3/4 and 1 tons. They are, oh my God.
and I'll be honest. Ford's not far behind with their new fucking front end either.
I haven't seen the new updated, but like the 2020s and 2021s look fine.
I didn't like them. I
Like,
think they were starting to look like the fucking Chevys.
I said I didn't mind the newer ones, but I don't know. I guess they're updating it again, so we'll see what they do. But meanwhile, Dodge is badass. So
Yeah.
I like this.
Hey,
black.
3 times and 3 years in a row, truck of the year.
because it's good.
Yup.
It's about time I move my webcam
You
down.
want to know what? The only complaint that I've read about most of the Dodge pickups and in the articles and stuff is that they're too tall.
Yeah, they're pretty damn tall. The one we were looking
Yeah.
at today, she definitely wants the one has the side to side or the wheel to wheel side or step bars,
Yeah.
factory ones. The other one doesn't. We'd have to get them for it.
Okay.
If I
'Cause
drove
she-
a truck, I'd want it tall, but I don't drive a truck, so I don't care.
That's the thing. Like these Dodges are huge.
Yeah.
Like I've had 1 ton or half ton pickups over the years, and this thing is like my old 1 ton.
Yeah.
It's like holy shit. I mean, I like it.
And the thing is, most of those Dodges, if you actually sit it and look, the front end sits low in the front, and there's like on the Dodge sites, all you see on the Dodge pages are guys that want to put leveling kits in and bring that front end up another 2 inches
Yeah.
so that it
Yeah.
looks like a leveled out ride.
Yeah, all the ones in the lot are like that. They all have that rake in the front.
Yep. Yep.
But it does make it easier for her to drive because it tips the nose down just a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
And
I don't know why people would want that leveling kit. That's just going to make you go, oh, I can't see over my fucking hood.
I mean,
You'll need those mirrors like a bus.
yeah. Big old wing mirrors out on the fucking corners.
Yep, so you don't fucking hit kids.
I don't know. I like all the interior space.
It's, yeah. Oh,
My
nice.
toast-
Super
my toast
comfortable.
has got a lot of interior space.
And I'm kind of over like the third row and all that stuff. I mean, it's nice to have, but
You
we've
guys
got
can't
3
hear me,
kids. Yes.
It's time to get a grown-up vehicle.
Well, I mean, we were having the grown-up vehicle because I mean, the biggest reason she wanted the third row is because if we go somewhere as a family, it gave us a little bit more room. But this thing is so big on the interior, all three kids could sit in the back, and like you could sit three adults back there comfortably.
Yep.
But she's like, well, what if we pick up Natalie, our niece? It's like, chances are if you're picking her up, it's because you're running the kids down to your mom's, and I haven't even gotten home from work yet anyway. Worst case scenario, we take my Compass too.
Right.
I mean, as little as that shit happens, I mean, it's pretty rare. Usually if we're together as a family, it's just us.
Right.
So it's funny how we wound up talking trucks all this time, and all it was, I was bringing it up so I could talk about the damn color.
Goodness.
Not gonna lie, that burgundy is pretty sweet too.
Yeah, it looks good on that truck.
It does. She was a little bit annoyed because the one she wants the sport package with the colored bumpers and grill and shit.
Yep.
And all the ones,
Like
I like them that way too, but all the ones they have right now are the chrome bumper, chrome grill, and then
the big horns.
Yeah, well, you can get the bighorn with a sport package.
You don't
Except-
find any of them though.
Except the one black one they have. They have an all black one with the chrome wheels in the showroom right now that's a bighorn. But she doesn't want black. Because Okay, so my mom likes to start drama, right?
As mothers like to do.
Oh, God, no. My mom's queen at this shit. She's trying to drive a wedge between my wife and I and my sister-in-law and her husband. Because she's still mad because my sister and her husband, so my brother-in-law. So they moved up here to Rapids area, too, because of the same reason. They wanted to be away from all the bullshit and drama.
Uh-oh.
So we all hang out and spend time together and shit. And I bought the Compass. First, my mom yells at me because, well, you just have to have the nicer car than your wife and blah, blah, blah. It's like, you realize that her journey is only a couple years old. Actually, at the time, it was 2 years old. And it's got all the stuff that mine doesn't have. Mm-hmm. Plus, you realize that she has a key to the Compass too, right? Because it's not my car. It's the one I primarily drive. It's our car.
Yeah.
She drive whatever the fuck she wants. If it's in our possession, she can go do whatever. I don't care. Well, shortly after I got the Compass, my sister and her husband bought... Mercedes has I think it's a CLA or something. It's basically their version of the Compass. It's the four-door wagon SUV thing, a little bit higher up.
Yep.
Well, they wound up buying that. It's a 2020 or 2019, I don't remember. They bought it new. It was a leftover of some kind. But now she's like, well, of course, did you realize that they're just trying to one-up you? It's like, no, they bought what they wanted. It's like, fucking relax. Now, keep in mind, when we bought the Journey, because we bought the Journey before the Compass, she threw a fit because my sister had a Journey. It was, she bought it new in 2014, I think, 2013. So we were copying. And it really just comes down to my sister and my wife have the same taste in cars. Like, we've actually bought some of their cars when they decided to get rid of them. Because they take really good care of them, and my wife likes them. Well, now my brother-in-law decided he didn't... Because they bought the Mercedes for him. And she had the Journey. He didn't... And they were going to buy her something different in the spring anyway. Well, he decided he didn't like the Mercedes. He's a truck guy. He's always been a truck guy. He traded in his Ram for that. He had a 2016, I think it was, Ram. And didn't like the car. So my sister loves it. So she took it. And they went and bought him a brand new Ram. Now Tiff's looking at Rams and my mom's having a seizure. Because now we're trying to copy them. It's like, God, just stop. It's
Wow.
like, and the stupid part about it is, like the Ram, half the reason that she wants one is because she saw Kips. So they had it over here one day. Hell, we were doing some stuff with the house, and we were talking about getting a truck, and he has the new body style. She'd never seen the new body style. She'd only seen the one like your wife's.
Yep.
And she was checking it out. She fell in love with it. Kip's like, yeah, get in it, take it for a drive, whatever. So now she's in love with that truck. Now we're copying. That's like the entire reason she doesn't want a black one, though, because Kip's is black.
Oh, okay.
So she's trying to avoid some of the BS.
Ooh, I like
that is cool.
Yeah. Is that the MGX?
No, that's the RG Banshee Norn lighting version.
I cannot imagine trying to work with LEDs in an RG. That has got to be tight.
No, it's a really they designed it perfectly.
Really?
It's a nice little loop.
I debated
wire loop.
on picking that up, but I didn't because I already had like a almost $300 order with just my unicorn
You
stuff.
have like all the fucking unicorns. Like, come on.
Yeah.
It's a requirement now.
Let some of the other members.
It's the hobby. The unicorns are a hobby at this point. Okay.
Yeah, he's not a
Lifestyle.
Gunpla builder anymore.
They're a
He's
lifestyle.
Right. Just straight up unicorn.
I'll have you know, the kid I just got for Christmas is also from the unicorn show. It's it's the Delta Plus.
I mean, none of us are shocked.
Yeah.
I actually like. I've been looking and trying to get that one for like a while now, and I just can't seem to find it.
Did you finish your MGX? Yeah.
It's still sitting in the box. I recorded the unboxing, and I haven't touched it since.
Damn.
I've been busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, none of us are surprised.
Where is this other runner? Where's oh, here's it. It's right in front.
I'll get to it eventually.
So, we've rambled enough about trucks and unicorns. Shano! What do we got for Hobbytown news? What's going on? What's the haps?
Yeah. So been out of work for the last couple of weeks, and I've only had a couple of days back at the store. So we had a small order come in, and pretty much everything that we had was bought up right away.
I saw them were pretty barren bottom shelf.
Yeah, I know the HGs are totally picked over. I mean, it's bad, and I put together an order for Hobby Time. And I'm hoping that Lauren was able to place it. If not, we're probably going to miss out on some perfect grade grandpas. The ugly.
Oh, no.
Yeah. And possibly one a stray gold frame metal build.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're
I
getting
have a gold frame, like real grade
it's
down by me.
expensive though. It's a pricey kit because our cost I think was way up there.
It was a metal build.
It's a metal build.
All
It's
those metal
one
builds
that's,
are ridiculous.
I'm sure someone's gonna buy it, but
Yeah, it's good. Well, I kind of thought the same thing of those Zaku's metal builds that we have, and nobody's touched them.
you have metal build Zaku's?
Yeah, up by the perfect grades, 2 of them, 2 green Zaku's, both metal build. They're I think they're priced at $199.
I didn't see them.
Yep,
That's
they're up
actually-
for the perfect grades.
That's actually inexpensive for a metal build, too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's-
I'm not one to buy metal builds, but like I just didn't see them either.
Yeah, it's I think it's one of the earlier metal builds that they had. I think this one's been around for a while, but yeah, we had them for probably the last 3 months, maybe more. But anyway, so for the order, we're hopefully going to get it in. When I went through, there wasn't a lot of new stuff that looked like came out on their list. I placed a corporate order. I believe there should be some. trying to remember. Lucas, yes, those are fixed figuration ones. You can throw armor and stuff on them, and it's got like 3 different bazookas, I believe, with it too. A bunch of different hands. Anyway, but hopefully we'll get this order in. I don't think it's going to be the 20 some odd boxes that we had last time. I think it'll be probably closer to maybe 12, 15 boxes.
Something a lot more manageable.
Yeah, something a little more manageable. We'll probably still have to do a wrap event though.
I'd be down to do it if I'm available that day. Just saying.
Yeah, well, I got to find out. I got to talk to Lauren and find out if he's placed the order or not. Hobby Time kind of has a screwed up website. It's not very user friendly. Yeah, it's kind of hard to navigate. So he just calls a salesperson directly, and then that guy gets back to him and lets him know if there's things that are available or, are 0 quantities and we won't be getting. But anyway, yeah, so hopefully we'll be getting an order in to fill up those shelves. I know they're looking a little bit thinned out. I didn't see a lot of HGs on the list. Well, actually, it was about half of the order should be HGs. A lot of the other stuff was some master grades. So hopefully they're starting to release more master grades. Because I tell you what, the master grade inventory that we've been seeing coming in has been sparse. I mean, there hasn't been a whole hell of a lot. But hopefully they'll get their stuff together. And I think COVID's really fucking with everything.
Yeah. I know that master grade section's real thin right now.
Yeah, like that bottom shelf, there's only a few things on there.
Yeah. I mean, like in the last week, since people got their gift cards and everything like that, I came in, yesterday when you guys were there, and I was looking at the shelves, and it had been Tuesday was the last day I worked there, and I bet we probably sold Tuesday in the couple hours that I was there. I bet there's one guy who came in. I don't know if he's watching tonight. He's the guy that started the Green Bay Gunpla group.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So he bought over $500 worth of Gundam.
Wow.
Yeah.
So basically, he does what I do.
Yeah. He was giving Justin, one of our members. He won the TikTok giveaway.
Oh.
So he was coming to Appleton to give Justin his prize.
that Borgen guy, whatever his name is?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. He runs the Green Bay group.
Okay.
So, and he even made the comment. He goes, "Man, you guys got a lot of stuff." He goes, "You got way more selection than Green Bay." He goes, we've been here, and I saw him. He goes, "We've been here for over an hour." He goes, "And we still, I don't think, seen everything that you have." I'm just like, thank you.
And that's sad because you guys are really low on stock compared to normal right now.
And that's what I told him. I said, really, we should probably have another 400 boxes on the shelf. And he's like, what? I'm like, oh yeah. I said, after the last big order we had, there wasn't any room on the shelves for hardly anything. I said there was room on the bottom shelf for master grades, and that was about it.
I'll be right back. I grab some.
So, but that's really all I have. We kind of switched up the Tuesday meetings. It used to be that we did it the first Tuesday of the month, and then it was going to be 2 weeks later on the next Tuesday. Well, Thursday. Tuesday or Thursday. Either way. Now we're just doing it every other Tuesday. So if anybody isn't quite sure, they just call the store and ask them, is there a meeting this Tuesday? And if not, it'll be the next Tuesday.
Okay.
Right now, though, with some of the employees being sick, we don't have enough people to cover. So we reduced our hours to 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. So depending on when we get enough employees back, I may have to cancel the next build night. Like I said, this week I had to cancel it because we didn't have enough people. It only had been me, and Bob won't let the store be open with just one person.
That makes sense.
So, just for safety reasons, he wants 2 employees in the store at all times.
Yeah.
So, hopefully next week, in 2 weeks, we'll be staffed enough where we can go back up to 8:00. But just pay attention to the group page and see if I cancel the build. And I will give you guys more notice than a couple hours before the build. This last time and the time before that, I didn't even know that they had switched hours. This last time, it was
I have returned.
finding out at the last minute that we were reducing the hours. So,
Well, that kind of just happened that day too, didn't it?
yeah, yep. So, anyway, that's all I got for Hobbytown news. Hopefully, we'll have some new stuff hitting the shelves in the next week or two.
So what have we figured out about the next build off? Are we gonna wait till the end of the month to do that, or?
Yeah. Let's wait until the end of January, and then we'll do a February, March, April.
And that's gonna be our Verka balls.
That's going to be the Verkabel.
Big Verka balls.
My big old Verkaballs.
He's got Verka balls, and
wish-
she's got Verka balls.
I wish we could just call it that.
Our balls build off.
Ball.
Ball off.
Somewhere along the lines of balls, but you know,
I
just balls.
don't want to step on the Minnesota groups page because they have a ball off. I think they're doing it annually.
Oh, do they?
I think. Don't quote me. They had mentioned something about doing it annually.
Oh, last time I said something about that, you said we want to keep it more PG with the language on that. On the page.
Yeah, sorta. I mean, I don't mind calling it a ball off, but I mean, we only have like one kid in the group. Oh,
Yeah.
2.
I mean, if you count Ian in that, that's just. I mean, he lives with
Ian's
me.
3.
I'm sure Ian's too exposed to worse. Let's be honest.
Like I said, he lives with me.
Yeah. So yeah, Ian doesn't really count. He listens to your mouth, Rob.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think this brown is dark enough yet.
It's fine. It'll dry darker.
I just don't like it. It needs to be darker.
See, Sam's gonna do this whole overthink it thing.
Yeah.
I always do.
Fuck it up.
It's gonna be instant regret.
And then it's going to be matte coated. Oh, Prodigal Dragon had a good idea. Spaceballs.
That's actually that would
That's
work.
not a bad idea. Spaceballs build off.
Baseballs? Nice.
All right, I'm just gonna say this right now, Shane. I know you've talked about these things, but my wife got one of these for Christmas for me, and this thing is brilliant.
Oh, those.
Isn't it awesome?
It is great.
I've not yet met a person that does not like them.
I need to try those. Eventually.
Yeah, you do. It is. I'm gonna save so much time on sanding and shit. It's just nuts.
It's great because it polishes it too when you get right down to the last layer, and then you think, oh, I should probably stop, and you look and it's like polished that little nub.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, this thing is incredible. She got me that and the cup of noodles.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
I
wish that razor file would have been like another inch longer, maybe half inch at the minimum longer.
Yeah, I could see
for
that.
my hand at least.
All I know is it is goddamn brilliant.
Can't imagine living without it now, can you?
No, this is the first time I've actually really put it to plastic other than whacking off a chunk on the day I got it and just testing it out, It's like, oh, this is
Right.
kind of cool. Now I'm actually putting it to work. It's like, oh, this is amazing. Like between that and the God Hands, I can pretty much get away without sanding shit.
I
Oh,
need,
yeah.
I need to get a pair of set of God hands to it.
You know, those things are impossible to find right now.
Are they?
We had a chance to order some.
But
it
you
was
blew it.
it was on Hobbytown's corporate site, and there was 5 available, I think, and I put all 5 in the cart, and then I called Lauren and I'm just like, hey, I've got an order I want to put in tonight. Can I hit the submit button? I said, because this stuff is not going to last. And by the time he texted back to me, yes, it was 5 minutes and somebody had snagged them up.
Dang.
Holy shit.
Because when I went to go put or check out the cart, it said these items are no longer available. And it was like the God Hands and, oh, yeah, the Gundam markers, the fine tip Gundam markers, the panel lining ones.
Oh, really?
Oh, man.
I was so pissed off. So we're trying to find another vendor for the Gundam markers I should say for the liners, maybe not to get those specific ones, but like even a cheap copy of them, because basically all you need is a nice hard felt tip pen.
I go through those things like crazy when I use them because those tips just don't last very long.
No, they don't. They're kind of brittle.
Yeah, I've known a lot of guys that have been going to the Micron markers.
Okay.
Like over at Hobby Lobby and shit.
Okay.
Oh, okay, nice. That's good to know. Maybe we can find them. Come on, switch over to fucking power. You're probably going to lose me because my computer's being an asshole and it won't switch over to...
Do we lose them?
No, he's fighting with his computer.
Oh, because you said you might switch over to it and then stop talking. Oh, wait.
Oh, there it goes.
We were warned. Also, Spencer's missing.
Yeah, he said he was going to be right back.
Oh, I didn't hear him. Okay.
Why is none of this stuff working as planned?
I need to adjust my lights. These lights are bothering me.
This isn't making any sense.
Sense does not be made. Oh, let's see. What do I want? What's preset? Ooh, I like this one, I think. Nice and soft for my eyes. All right.
It's because I'm looking at the wrong one. All right. So we've got G7, D7,
Actually,
D13.
look brighter.
It's really annoying when parts that are supposed to work together don't work together.
Oh, I bet.
All right. That seems like it is a thing.
What is this about a finished orphan?
Huh?
Probably Dragon said finished orphan.
Oh, you probably finished Iron Blooded Orphans.
Oh, nice. How was it? Did you like it? I like the ending. It's my favorite ending.
Dude, that ending is intense.
I like it's probably one of my favorite Gundam endings ever.
And Mika goes out like a boss.
I've spoken to a couple people that said they didn't like it, and I'm like, that's like one of my favorites.
You know,
yeah.
I like that whole series. I mean, it was just a great story.
There's this anime reviewer that I used to watch his videos quite a bit, and I stopped for a while because I stopped watching a lot of anime. It's called Chibi Reviews, and I encountered one of his things. He was reviewing Iron Blood Orphans when it started coming out, and I wasn't watching his channel back then, and so I just went back and listened while I was at work. And listened to all of his reviews about it, and it was just like this. Listening to his reaction to how each episode was pretty interesting because that was like his first Gundam show to watch.
Oh, he's never watched Gundam before?
Yeah, and at least from what he said in the videos, he liked it. So he made some guesses throughout everything and was right on some, was dead wrong on others. So. But yeah, speaking of the anime and stuff, I recently went back through and because on Funimation now they added the original Gundam.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, like a month or two ago. And I had the Blu-ray movie version, like the movie trilogy version.
Yeah.
And I watched that and I kind of liked it, but now I went back to Funimation's and watched the dub of they have the sub. I didn't realize that there was a dub of the original, but I watched the dub. They have the dub and the sub, and I watched the dub. And I like the original a lot better than the movie version.
Okay.
They cut out so many things just to put it on 3 discs.
We've literally lost everybody else.
Yeah.
Oh, the one thing I forgot about Strays. They have a shit ton of panel line detail.
Is that where you're building right now?
Yeah, the red frame Kai.
Master Grade?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, probably makes you wonder who was really in charge of going around. Is it the Gundam or is it Mikuzuki?
Yeah, well, I mean, by the end of it, it could be a horse apiece on that one.
Yeah. I would love for them to make like a spin-off show of IBO. There was a while ago there was that rumors that they were going to with the Mercosius and all that, but that was just that game.
Oh. Yeah, I'd be interested.
I would like to see the aftermath of the IBO's universe, like after the final episode.
Hey, Shane's back. Did you unfuck it?
Shanu?
Oh, goddamn computer.
Don't you love technology?
Oh, God. Every time the thing is in battery mode and I plug it into an AC power source, it won't switch over until the battery's dead. And I tried messing with the settings before the live stream tonight because it said this is what I needed to do, and it didn't do it. It stayed in power or in battery mode, and then all of a sudden it just shut off on me.
Technology is fun.
Fucking Alienware.
I like that Alienware monitor.
Oh, we switched off of Alienware because of some issues we had with Tiff's. She's got
really?
Acer Predator now.
Ooh. The Predator series.
I think that's what it is.
Did it come with a white pair of New Balance shoes?
No, but I may have a pair of white New Balance shoes.
Well, I've got a pair of the dad shoes.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. They're like the most comfortable thing I've ever put on my feet.
Yep, best shoes you'll ever find for mowing the yard.
Yep. That's what I was wearing at Hobby Town yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Prodigal, we were looking for the Asus, but the problem is with all this COVID stuff, because we've had Asus Republic of Gamers stuff too. Laptops are unobtainium right now, so you kind of have to get what comes in when it comes in, and we wound up with the Acer Predator instead. Believe it or not, we're probably going to replace it as soon as the ROGs cut back in regular stock because she don't like it. It's powerful as shit, but like the one thing I've noticed with the Acer over like the Asus and the Alienware is you got to really hammer on the keyboard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can't type on her laptop at all.
Don't
I
have
just
heavy
don't
fingers.
like laptops.
No, like the Republic of Gamers and the Alienware, I could type on fine, but it's like you got to press the keys harder on this Acer, and it doesn't seem like they're breaking in at all.
Oh.
Okay,
So-
I'm back. I'm
Welcome
bummed.
back.
My dad called me. For my
Oh
birthday.
shit!
I was like, "You're up late. Past your bedtime."
I'll be right back, guys. Everybody just got home, so I gotta go figure out
One
what's
comes,
happening.
two come back in, we lose another.
I'll be back in like a minute.
It's a revolving door.
Where's the other
So,
one?
Sam, how many unicorns
really
do
quick
you have in your
build.
backlog now?
Repeat that, Shane.
How many unicorns do you have in your backlog?
Just in the backlog, not counting built ones.
Yes.
3.
Okay.
Wait, 4 if you count the real grade.
Well, I mean, why wouldn't you?
Yeah, I still haven't built that real grade you sold me. The one of
Oh,
the
that limited edition one.
yeah. No, I should have built the shield, and I didn't touch anything else yet.
Oh, damn, that shield's cooler than I thought it was.
Yeah,
Oh wow!
the shield from the Banshee Norn.
That looks cool.
Yeah. I haven't touched the Gundam part of it yet. I wasn't going to build it for a while because I have my real grade in my case.
Is
But
that like
you-
a... Oh, sorry, go ahead. Sorry. No, go
But
ahead.
it's in unicorn mode, and I really like that one in unicorn mode, and I like the
Yep.
shield and destroy mode. So I gotta build the other one eventually.
Gotcha.
So what were you gonna say?
Now, is that metallic?
No. It's this limited edition version of it is just because it's got that shield.
That's it? I
Yeah.
thought it was like metallic or pearlescent kind of coated white.
No, I think it's just the shield.
Oh, okay.
Well, because I believe it's the only kit that you get the shield in.
Ah, gotcha.
Otherwise,
Yeah,
you have to get like a Banshee Norn and like repaint it.
That was actually sitting at Hobbytown for a while when I started working there.
Was it? Huh.
Yeah, it sat there for weeks, if not longer, and
That's back before I got into unicorns.
must have been. It was back before the club actually started.
Yeah.
'Cause I think I was working there for at least a month or so, and then,
Yeah, I didn't start buying there until after we started the club. So
yeah, because you were at you shopped at the Green Bay store, right?
hardly.
No, oh,
I guess I did. Like, I was there probably for like I think 2 months,
okay.
2 or 3
Gotcha.
months. I don't remember. Spencer was there, but
For a little bit.
Gotcha.
I haven't been to that store at all recently. What's the like there for Gundam? Does anybody know?
No, I haven't been there either.
From what I heard from a couple people, is their selection is dwindling, and it doesn't sound like they're replacing a whole hell of a lot.
Huh.
I can tell you the rumors that I've heard, but we'll do that off air. Or I can do it in chat with you real quick.
I'd like rumors.
Whoa.
But we can wait till after the stream if you want to do it. with
Yeah.
voice.
Yep, that's fine.
So I don't know if Rob changed
I'll
something.
forget.
I don't know if Rob changed something on the stream habits, but I'm digging the red around our names.
Yeah, that's nice.
That might just be for
I actually
Christmas.
see our names now.
Yeah, I think it might just be for Christmas, but I think it should stay.
Or just StreamYard settings.
Doggos go bork bork.
Woof.
That's what my dogs do. They go. Bark,
Nobody's
bark, bark.
home. They're just barking.
Yeah, typical dog thing.
Yeah, dog things.
I swear my dog's getting more and more frittata every week.
More what?
Instead of using the unpolitically correct term retarded,
Oh,
it's frittata. And if
I-
anybody's ever watched the league, they'll know that term came from the league.
I just did not pick up that. Okay.
Yeah, frittata means retarded.
Nice.
But politically correct.
I'll just use the word.
What's that?
I'll just use the word retarded. That's me.
Okay, I'm a horrible person. I love using that word. I use it all the time at work when I'm welding, like
Yeah.
calling people fucking retards and fucktards and stuff like that.
As you do.
I've got like a couple people that just like, I don't like that word. It's so derogatory and blah, blah, blah. And it's just like, oh.
You know, welding job? Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The guys at work always give me a hard time because they're just like, ooh, use the hard R on that one.
I figured those people would be more hardened than that.
What's that?
I figured people doing welding would be more hardened than that.
They usually are, but they get all freaked out at some of the words I use. Probably because when I say them, I don't say them quietly. I'll yell them across the shop. And it's sometimes stuff that I say that could get me walked out the door.
Oh, I guess I won't say it at work.
Or at least a nice little chat in HR.
I mean, I won't say that stuff at work because I work in schools. But like at home or my friends, like I'll say it.
What?
There's no filter that at my friends. So
Right. No, I say a lot of things I probably shouldn't have.
we're talking about words and stuff we shouldn't say. We say.
I mean, I work in trucking, so
Yeah, so Rob knows.
fucking everything is fair game.
I mean, the only word I don't use is the N word. That
Oh,
I
yeah,
won't
that's a no-fly anywhere.
But like any other
You haven't seen my
derogatory
Discord
name,
group,
I pretty much let them fly. Especially when I'm talking to my coworkers.
The F-bomb is my binky.
Yeah, no shit it is, Rob.
What the fuck you talking about?
Yeah, I'm sitting in Hobbytown yesterday having a panic attack as Rob's dropping F-bomb after F-bomb. And I'm like thinking, oh, God, I hope Bob doesn't show up.
Oh, yeah.
I did try and moderate Colton today
Oh boy.
because he met me at the store.
Yeah.
Now, to my credit, I try to be a good boy when I'm in there, but it's been so long I've got to get back into the habit of not being a complete jackass.
Colton is,
He's just loud.
he likes the S word a lot. He says shit a lot.
Yeah.
I think that's his word of choice. And to be honest, in today's world, that's a pretty mild word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they almost let that fly on American Dad.
I thought they did.
I think there was one episode they did. I'm not 100% sure.
Oh, so I totally wasn't feeling working on that astray tonight. Good kit, like no issues with it. It's just a really complex kit, and my brain can't handle it because I've been doing much of this fucking e-school garbage. Oh,
Oh, Rob, I could have some good chat with you about that whole e-learning stuff.
oh, it
Oh,
can
do so tell.
eat a dick.
So up to this point, I won't say his name, but my son, I don't think he's logged in yet to one class this year.
Really?
Yeah, he keeps telling me that he's having issues, that he logged in the first time, and then he hasn't been able to log in since.
Oh, we fought that with some of ours too because their system sucks, and
Well,
I've tried it myself.
Well, for him, I think it was that they gave him the temporary password to log in, and then he was supposed to change it, and he never changed it.
And then, God forbid, you actually want them to fix that because you'll never get a hold of anybody.
Right, and I don't want to badmouth my ex, but she really's kind of dropped the ball keeping up on that because we agreed that Parker, because he's 15 and my daughter's 18, she graduated already. that Parker would stay with his mom until this whole COVID thing is over.
Okay.
Okay.
Just to eliminate, because Menasha has had a real bad time. I think they were one of the first schools in the Fox Valley area to shut down.
Yeah.
So he's not been doing. That looks good, Sam.
Thank you.
Well, like what they decided to do, Stevens Point was open in the beginning.
I'm thinking this orange. It looks too bright in the camera, but
Yeah,
They were doing this blended model bullshit where they were
Yep,
like
that's
half.
what he's done.
Well, they decided for the holidays from between Thanksgiving, I forgot, right after Thanksgiving to the beginning of the year, they were going full e-learning. But they're requiring these kids right down to the kindergartners to be logged in like they're in class all the time. And they're assigning assignments that are up and above what you would get even in a classroom setting. And the problem with that is when you're in a classroom setting, you can walk in there, okay, I've got an issue, here's my question.
Yep.
And then if you don't understand, you can immediately ask your follow-up.
Yep.
Well, now that same Discord takes a week.
you know that's an issue I have, and I'm in college. And my college has it's been set up for online learning for quite a long time now.
Yeah.
And I personally like taking in-person classes because I call myself stupid a lot. I'm not, but like I get stupid with like learning online.
Well, and here's the thing. It's like Ian does an actual online high school. He's part of eAchieve.
Okay.
And if you look at how they structure their stuff and how they do their work, it flows versus how Stevens Point's doing it, where they're basically trying to force these kids in front of this computer for fucking 7 hours a day. And then,
can't do that.
yeah, they have to be logged in all these hours a day. And it's like, and then they're not getting the help they need. The teachers are going back to the administrators and telling them this shit's not working. And then the parents are going in and saying this stuff's not working. The school administrators are basically giving everybody the middle finger and saying, you'll adapt.
But you know the school's just getting that check.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And our
And you want
superintendent
people
won't
on.
respond. Our superintendent has literally gone on record and said he doesn't care what the parents or the teachers think. That everybody will just adapt and do what they're told because this is the decisions they've made.
That's how you lose people.
That's how people move out of your school district, and then you start running a shit school.
Dude,
Remind me how I haven't had to know this really. Are you forced into the school that you're the district living in right now?
No, but I mean, there's really no other option because it's all Stevens Point School District. Where am I going to send him? Or where am I going to? It's Sabriel and Willow, but where am I going to send them?
Understandable.
My son has even said, he goes, Dad, I'd much rather be back at school where I can ask the teacher questions and they can just focus on, giving me the answer instead of having to wait for an answer and then not understanding the answer and have to ask another question to that answer.
Yeah.
And I understand that completely.
But and then their assignment due dates, and like I was talking to a couple of the teachers, like, okay, I won't name his name, but I have one teacher in specific of Sabriel's. Their phone is for the school district is linked to all of their online stuff and all that. So he called me from his personal phone and said, "All right, I want to have a discussion with you over what's really going on." Because we were actually, like, I kind of chewed him out in an email. He goes, "I'm going to tell you just between us what I'm going to do for a lot of these kids." And he goes, "I know I'm going to get in trouble for it, but I don't care. These kids are miserable. We are destroying them." He goes, and then he was telling me the teacher's side of all this. He goes, "This is what we're fighting against. And if you say anything, which some of us are close enough to retirement, we don't care. We're gonna say whatever we want to say, and the repercussions are just gonna come as they see fit. And we don't.
Right.
We're just over it." He goes, "But the administration doesn't care about the kids. They quit caring about the kids about 10 years ago."
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yep.
He goes, they all look at the bottom line. They keep looking at the numbers and the dollars coming in. That's all they give a shit about." He
I
goes,
know for me personally, this excuse sorry first.
he basically said out of all of his students, he does not have a single one with an A or a B right now, and it's not for lack of their effort. He's literally from 6 o'clock in the morning until 10 o'clock at night logged in, trying to help students, doing virtual sessions. He actually had to scale back. Like, he was not, like, he's got his youngest kid is like a year or two older than Sabriel. He goes, I was never seeing my family. He goes, I'm home, but 6
not
days a
home.
week at least, sometimes 7. I'm always logged into this shit.
Yeah,
I
how's
had
that
to
fair
take
his family?
Right. And that's what they keep bringing up, because this superintendent is running all over, playing golf, doing all this shit, and he's like, what you're doing with this program isn't working. These poor parents aren't seeing their kids in a productive manner. These families are miserable. He goes, and I can say that as a parent and as a teacher in this district. It's so bad, they're pulling his kid and putting him in Bocelli.
Wow.
Which is actually what we're looking at doing with Sabriel.
You got to worry about your kid first, not what the fucking school district wants.
Shelly's private, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also not cheap, but
Oh, that comes with the private part.
yeah, it's part of the Catholic Church here or some shit. I don't remember.
I haven't been to a private Catholic school since I was back down in Kenosha.
Yeah, it's. I mean, at this point, I've actually talked to a lot of Pacelli parents and parents that have moved their kids over there, and they said it's a night and day difference. You know, if you can, obviously there's the religious side of it. Most of them are Christian anyway, so for them it was really just whatever.
Yeah.
But I mean, seriously, I'm so over Point School District.
Ew, that's an icky topic. Can I have something that cuts?
Let me see your blade. I gotta change mine anyway.
The icky topic?
Oh yeah, she's not any happier with the school district than I
Oh, I
am.
bet.
That's the icky topic.
Yeah, I agree. It's an icky topic.
I'm
No, I
still
completely
gonna
forgot
use
what I was
foam
gonna
board,
say.
So if
All right.
this is no longer good for your plastic, it'll probably work for my foam board, so I can just use your old blade.
I mean, you can try it. This one's pretty wore out though.
That's okay. I'm just cutting foam board. And I need the tip, not the middle.
She needs the tip, Rob.
Oh,
Yeah.
she's getting more than the tip. She's getting the whole blade.
The full half-inch.
Yeah, 3/4 of an inch. Come on.
Oh,
I feel like
3/4.
this isn't fair. I can't hear the other part of the conversation.
He
Tell her
said
to go on
just
the
the tip.
stream.
Me too.
I feel like I'm at a disadvantage.
Oh, you're not.
You know what would be an interesting night is to have our wives listening to the live stream and having them sit in the background.
Oh, do we really want our wives listening in the background? Well, she does.
Well, I
Every
mean,
once in a while, she'll be
I think-
sitting on the bed playing video games.
I think it would be kind of funny because we all know what
Can I have
happens
the
when
plastic
Spencer and
that-
wife gets on.
No,
Gets
can I
on the
have
computer
plastic
with
that
them.
Covers the blade so I don't stab somebody when I walk
Not
into
my
the living
problem.
room, 'cause
I
our
don't
kids
got
are
Only
so
when we
sensitive.
play video games.
Then that's when her teeth and claws come
Just
out.
for the record, the fact that I can't hear them, I'm at a disadvantage. It's not fair. The whole conversation would be a hell of a lot more fun if I could hear them too.
Probably.
Throw on the stream and turn on some headphones.
I can't. I gotta go cut shit.
You have headphones that are wireless.
I love you. Goodbye.
I'll have you.
That's
All I'm
only a
hearing is
one-sided
lot of
conversation there, Rob.
excuses out of her, Rob.
I'm gonna get my ass kicked by the end of the night. Just watch.
She's got the answer sitting right in front of her, and she's just not accepting it.
Nah, she's working on the gag gift for my dad for Christmas because
Oh,
our Christmas with them is next weekend.
ah,
So my wife gag gifts my dad every year. We always get him something nice, but it's wrapped in a giant fucking gag.
Okay.
One year we made a pipe bomb out of glitter.
I wanna
There
do
was a
that.
T-shirt inside of it, but there was no way he was getting it apart without it popping and putting glitter everywhere.
nice.
Better known as craft herpes.
Yeah.
One year it was. She made him. She makes these chocolate cookies that he really likes,
Okay.
but made them all look like piles of poo and decorated them with like little candy eyes and shit.
Mr. Hankies?
Pretty much, yeah.
Nice.
Another year she made him. I forget what the hell the candy is called. It's that brown like sponge candy stuff.
Oh, I love that stuff. It's so
Oh,
good.
it's so good. But she covered it in dark chocolate and made it look like a thing of coal. Yeah.
It has a personal meaning to them. Okay, Lucas, what are you talking about? My guess is it has a personal meaning to them. Because I don't. That's from a conversation about 10 minutes ago, so.
I probably missed part of that conversation.
Trying to think about what we were talking about 10 minutes ago.
The schools probably. I don't know.
No, it was before the schools because that was up here. I think it was while I was out after everybody got home. He's just gonna have to tell us.
Yeah. Because apparently Prodigal Dragon must have known what he was talking about.
Very enthusiastically.
Yeah.
I don't know. All I know is school systems suck. I'm tired of doing e-learning, and that poor Astray is taking the brunt of it because it was just way too complex for my burned out brain.
Oh, yeah.
I remember what?
Prodigal Dragon was the guy that bought the Titanium Sinanju. I don't know if I mentioned that.
Yeah, you know we've been over that.
Oh, the colorful language.
Oh.
That was what they were talking about. I mean,
Shop
if you're in trucking, then yeah, it's pretty much a requirement.
I remember what I was gonna say before I realized I was interrupting
what?
Rob.
I need more than this.
Uh,
That's a shitty blade.
With
See, I told y'all she needs more than the tip.
nice. With my online schooling, even though it's still like a college, I'm still locked out of physically going to school.
Care of it myself.
You're still what?
Even though I'm paying for this college,
Yes.
I'm still
I have
physically
mixed
locked out
blades
of
in
the
here.
school.
That's why. I want to make sure I get the right one for that.
Say that last part one more time because all I could hear was Rob.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right.
Even though I'm paying for the college, I'm like blocked from going to the school because of this whole COVID thing still for this semester.
Yeah, that sucks.
And I have like 6 classes left, and it was all that stuff that was put to the side because I wanted to take it in person, and I wasn't ready for it before.
Okay.
And now I'm taking another lame semester of 2 classes.
Of classes that you need, right?
Yes, but like stuff that I compromised on, even though I really want to take them in person.
Okay.
Like my Linux class, I can take that online. That's fine. My network security class that I'm taking this semester, I want to take in person because I suck at that. I think.
That's a lot of hardware stuff too, isn't it? What was when I went?
Yeah, probably. And I'm also
Just nice, so
rethinking
hard.
my program too now. I don't know. I don't know if I want to be in the security side of things.
Security is where the money's at.
I know.
And actually, it's fun too.
Thank you, sir.
Pen testing is like the best thing ever.
I suppose.
Yeah, it's fun.
You
I
get paid
won't
to
really know
hack
until I
shit.
start getting more practical experience with things.
I love penetration testing.
Daddy Kathy!
It's been a while. Bring her up.
There's no room.
She don't care.
No, she doesn't. I do. She doesn't.
So, Shane,
Yo.
check this. I wanted to do more than just black.
Oh.
Oh, that looks good.
I am still sad I am out of dark gray. This is neutral gray on top of black. That's my compromise.
You know, if you want to tint down dark gray, you can take like black and tint it down, or take another color and tint it down.
Are you going to kind of like do a whitewash over the top of that for dimension?
I don't think so.
I would
Wait, define what's whitewash again?
do like a highlight, like a dry brush of a light color.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'll probably do something like that.
Probably.
Just to get the feathers
This is
up
all
there.
stuff I'll do like outside of stream when I can have something on my computer to watch, and I can just mindlessly just start letting my my inner thoughts take over about it. That's where I get my really good minis painted at.
Gotcha.
He lets his inner monologue do the talking.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm working on becoming my own anime protagonist here, so.
Oh, there you go.
My hair's getting there. I just got to grow it a little bit longer. I'm almost at this hentai protagonist stages with that.
Oh my God.
I wake up in the morning, my hair is all frayed out, and it's like, okay, another step forward to being a protagonist here.
And what kind of protagonist are you planning on being?
Yeah, really.
Preferably an anime one, but you know, wherever that road takes me.
Okay. Where am I getting all this?
I haven't had a haircut in like a couple months now, so.
That's what
Prodigal
they make.
Dragon likes the idea of having the wives on the stream.
So are we thinking of actually bringing him on the stream or just having him in the background commentating on our dumbassery?
That would probably
on the screen would be fun.
because my wife would fucking emasculate me. I guarantee it.
I mean, I don't care. On the stream would be fun.
I don't have one, so.
I mean, I'm game.
Sam, you could always bring your mom in.
Please don't ever threaten me like that ever again.
No?
No. I've got to hold her at bay every single time we go live.
Really?
Yeah, she actually keeps trying to poke her way through, and she thinks she's being sneaky about it, but I hear her like whenever she comes downstairs. It's not quiet.
So she's trying to sneak onto the stream.
Yes.
Oh,
Well,
fuck,
not to be on the stream, but just to poke her head out and say, "Are you still alive? What are you doing? Who's that
No.
bald guy on there?"
Oh,
Ma,
yeah,
Make some meatloaf.
I mean, just hand her a Gundam and say, well, if you're going to be on it, you're going to build too.
Good
Yep,
point.
yep. That's all there is to it.
I just can't find a good spot for my webcam to, because I keep moving this piece around so I can see better. At least there's 4 other things going on for people to watch, you know?
Uh-oh, I hear my wife rooting around upstairs.
Is that good or bad?
She's not feeling very well, so
Oh,
I hope I'm not being too loud.
Yeah. Oh, hey, how are you doing, by the way, with your surgery and all that? Feeling good?
Pretty good. I got my right wrist done on when was it? Wednesday. So that one's I got stitches in the palm. The other wrist, that one was done on the 14th. That one's almost completely healed, just a little tender. And my neck, what they did is working out great. I'll show you the picture. There's my cage.
oh, damn.
Cage.
The inside scoop of Shane, the fountain.
Yep, that's what they did. It's great because now I'm not waking up with headaches every day.
Oh, that's good.
Yay.
And then that was the main thing for like the last 20 years I was waking up with headaches, but like this last couple years it was just waking up and never feeling refreshed. Like I couldn't remember the last time I woke up from a nap or sleeping and felt refreshed. I felt just as shitty waking up as I did before I went to bed. And that has taken care of it where I don't have a pounding ass headache when I wake up in the morning. And like I sleep solid through the night. And before that, with the carpal tunnel and the neck problem pinching a nerve, I would wake up every hour and have to readjust because my arm would fall asleep. And so yeah, it's been a godsend, man. I wish I wouldn't have waited so long. They told me when I was about 25, you're probably going to need to get your vertebrae fused by the time you're 35. And 35 came and went, and that was 7 years ago. And I've just been dealing with it, because it happens so little over time.
Should have did it earlier in life.
Yeah, I wish I would have done it when I was 35. Definitely, yeah. Because, like I said, I couldn't even honestly tell you, and I've told my doctor that and everyone. I can't tell you the last time I woke up feeling refreshed. Every time I woke up, I felt like I was just dragged through a fucking pile of shit.
Yeah.
I didn't feel energized. I didn't feel anything good about sleeping, and it didn't matter how long I slept. I could sleep an hour. I could sleep 2 hours. I could sleep 4 hours. It didn't matter. Well, that looks nice.
That's coming together. Did you just start that today?
Yeah, it's fast. It's a really quick build.
Nice.
Have you built the any of the real grade unicorns yet?
No, this is probably going to be a different experience than the normal ones.
Yeah, I was going to ask you how different it is, but if you don't, haven't built one yet, so
I started building the unicorn, like the full armor unicorn, but I didn't get very far. I got the feet done. That was about it.
Mr. Rob Milton, the potato is paging you in the chat. Not in the YouTube chat, but
Paging Dr. Potato.
I mean, I have to actually answer him.
If you want. I was just pointing it out to you.
Prodigal Dragon was talking about his nail in the chat here. You guys should have seen that thing. He came into the store one night and he showed me his finger because he told me he did something to it, and I looked at it. It was just gross.
Oh, really?
He smacked the fuck out of it.
Oh,
Awesome.
no, I might have to consider getting some surgery done eventually.
What kind?
I have really, really flat feet, and I was told that if like something you can do is have something done with your feet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or they re-arch your foot.
Yeah, I honestly might consider doing that eventually here, because I'm always in pain, and I have to. And my my shoe inserts for my arch support is really expensive.
Yeah.
Like over $100 for my copay, and they don't last as long as I want them to.
Yeah, they only last about 6 months, right?
Yeah, but like the first half of that's getting them run in and getting used to them again.
Oh, broken in, yeah. Yeah, I got a screwed up ankle, so I know what you're talking about, Sam. Where if your feet aren't comfortable, that makes for a long fucking day.
Well, yeah, no, but like it makes my knees feel really bad. My back really just hurts a lot.
Oh yeah, I believe it. That transfers right up the back. Yeah, get it taken care of now, dude. Because it progresses so little over the years, you really don't notice it until it's just horrible.
Yeah, I should not be having back problems at my age.
Right.
No, you really shouldn't, but
here we are.
yeah, wait till you get to be our age.
Right? I'll be a cripple by then.
Yeah. I mean, none of us did ourselves any favors, and look where we're sitting. Bad knees, bad backs. Yeah, it's all.
I'm mostly in one piece from the military. Yeah. Mostly.
You're lucky then.
Yep.
You don't talk to many people that have been in the military that are, functioning.
Right.
A friend of my friend, one of his best friends just came back from the Marines, I think it was, and they're talking about. I mean, God, I hope they're not. Any of them are not in the stream right now, but they're. He drinks a lot right now. They're talking about having an intervention with him because of how much he's drinking.
Oh.
Like he just got back like 2 months ago.
Drinking to cope or drinking just because it progresses?
Because he likes drinking.
Because he likes drinking.
Yeah. You should see him at D&D. Like there'll be like bottles and cans of all different kinds of beer on the table all around him.
Okay.
Usually like 8 or so at the end of the night.
Well, every person that I've known that's been in the military knows how to pound it and put it away.
I was gonna come down and get you.
I mean, this guy's a funny drunk. I'm not gonna lie. You
Yeah,
said
as long as that's not it's not covering up something.
No, they just wish he wouldn't drink so much.
'Cause I have the guy that I was that did my tattoos. He's messed up. He's got disability that his back is all messed up, and he was in Desert Storm,
Okay.
and he was out. He was a mechanic, so they were out in the fields when the oil was burning and smoke or sucking all that shit in.
I believe my dad was in the Navy for that.
Yeah, and he came back, and now he's got all these allergies that he never had before and stuff. And the doctors just kept prescribing him one thing after another. And like that dude, like 4 years ago, was walking with the cane, and then his wife, she's really cool. She was into like let's look at getting you to the doctor and finding out what's going on and stuff like that. And the doctor's just like, you know what, you're on so many medications. And the one doctor that he talked to that really helped him out the most said, let's get you off all your medications. We need to flush your system. And then we're gonna do tests and find out where all your levels are at and everything. So we can find out what's actually going on, because he goes, I think there's more going on, and the medication that you're on are only masking something, and we're not seeing the real story. So yeah, he basically told him, he goes, just wean yourself off all your medications. He had to basically cleanse himself out, and it was like a 2-month long process.
Wow.
And his back was killing him, and he actually had one of those pumps installed, and the last thing they did was took out the pump to his back. So he basically suffered for I think like a month until everything was out of his system. And then they started, testing all of the, what they call the levels in your system. Like, what vitamins and minerals that you're high and low on and stuff like that.
Yep.
And basically now he's off all the pain meds. He's on vitamin supplements, and he got rid of his cane.
Nice.
And like before, when he was, because of everything, he wasn't even able to like bend down. And now he's just like, dude, look at this. I'm walking without a cane. He goes, look at this. I can bend over and touch my toes. So, and now the biggest thing that he does for pain, because he's from Michigan, is he grows their own medical marijuana, basically.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Because he's a resident of Michigan, so they can grow that stuff up there. And yeah, basically that's what he does. Is he smokes weed, and he's like, dude, it's enough to take care of the pain. That's all I care about.
Hey, if it works, it works, and it's
And he
legal up there.
He aged 10 years in front of me over the course of probably 3 years. I just watched this guy deteriorate. And I was just like, dude, you got to figure out what the fuck's going on. He goes, well, that's what the doctors are telling me. And it wasn't until he got remarried that his wife is kind of like, you know what? I think there's more going on we need to look at. So, yeah.
And good on his wife.
It's scary what you see some of those guys come back as.
Yeah, you can let some of this stuff get out of hand, and it can mess you up.
Yeah.
There was a time I thought I was going to go into the military after high school, but I have epilepsy and all that, and I'm like, it's probably not a good idea.
Oh, not if you're. I don't think they'll
What's
let
that?
you in.
I have epilepsy and all that. So.
Oh, no, they won't let you in. I think that's one of those that I'm almost positive you would have to show that you haven't had a episode in like 2 years' time.
Yeah, I
Kinda thing.
haven't had an episode in quite a long time, but
That's freaky, man, watching somebody go through that. I had a guy that I carpooled with have an episode in my car, and he never told me that he had seizures.
Oh, really?
and all of a sudden we're talking, and he stopped talking in the middle of the conversation, and I kind of looked over at him like, and there he is, just in full like muscle lock convulsion kind of thing. And I'm like, holy shit! Freaked me the fuck out. Pulled over, called 911.
Wow.
They got him out of the car. By the time the ambulance showed up, he was coming out of it. But I know there's that whole, like, the next couple hours they could be all confused and everything and not really know what's going on. And holy shit, dude, that freaked me out because I didn't know what was going on. And it wasn't until I called his wife, I managed to figure out his wife's phone number, and I called her and I said he got taken to the hospital. She goes, "Did he have a seizure?" I'm like, "Yeah." She goes, "Oh, he hasn't had one in a while." I'm like, "What's going on?" She goes, "Well, he has epilepsy, and he's never the last time he had a grand mal one was like 6 years ago."
You know, I haven't had one since
Most of his were.
I haven't had one since I was a child, but yeah.
That's still.
Yeah.
That's.
Nothing you want to fuck around with.
Yeah, fingers crossed that never happens again, though. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, no shit.
Do they do anything to treat you for that, or is it just?
I haven't been on any medications in years.
Oh, thank God for that, right?
But I do remember I had to spend like a week with my head all wrapped up with like sensor things on my head.
Oh man.
Oh, I remember that was horrible. I mean, can you imagine not scratching your head for a week? And as like a kid,
No.
I scratch my head all the time now, and it's like thinking about it.
Dan,
makes
is
my-
that something that you could have grown out of?
What was
I
that?
don't know if that's a thing.
I don't know either.
Is it something that you could have grown out of?
I
Because, you know,
honestly don't-
sometimes kids have things that they grow out of and it never affects them as an adult.
I actually don't know.
I'm not sure. My buddy, he didn't have a seizure since he was like a little kid, and he had one a couple years ago.
Did he?
Yeah.
The body's so weird.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's that ringing noise. I hate it. You guys ever have it where like you're like you just get this ringing noise in your ear? I hate
No.
that. No,
Tinnitus?
You
I
hit
hate-
what?
like a ringing noise in your ear.
Oh yeah, I got tinnitus.
Yeah, it's called tinnitus.
I hate that.
I had that since I was 13.
That just been kicking in like a lot the last few years, but like I just had one just now. It's like stop it.
Oh, mine's constant. That's why I have to sleep with white noise.
Yep.
Otherwise, the ringing in my ear, it's just I can't not focus on it, and not fun. That's what you get for going 6 hours shooting rifles and handguns all day and forgetting your ear protection.
Mine was racing bikes and dirt bikes and all that shit.
I don't know what this comes from me. Maybe I have earbuds in too much. I don't know.
Loud
Really loud
noises.
music.
I do not like loud music. Like I keep my music low.
Sometimes it can
Is
just
it
be
a
genetic
constant
too.
ringing or does it come and go?
It comes and goes.
Oh, okay.
It's just
Could
annoying.
be the start.
What was that?
I said it could be the start of it.
And sometimes, I mean, you've worked in factories, so even with the hearing protection, if it's not quite right,
I really haven't really worked in too many. Like the only like factory like job I've had was Blinker,
yeah.
and then like half that time I've been outside. So
Oh. Believe it or not, it doesn't take much exposure to start causing it.
Yeah.
So where the fuck is Brian tonight?
potatoing around, I bet.
Well, he's got enough time to drop in on the FVG chat.
Ask him. Add him. Rat
He
him out.
doesn't. He doesn't love us anymore.
Let's just guilt trip him in here.
I'm gonna yell at him. Oh, God damn it, Sam! Sam with his fast typing fingers.
I can type pretty fast. I'm not gonna lie. I was on a
Not
Discord
this guy.
call. I was in a Discord call the other week, and I was just typing away at something, and one of my friends were like, "Are you just slamming your fingers against the keyboard to bother us?" Because I have a mechanical keyboard. I'm like, "No, I've just been straight up typing." I need to work on my on how sloppy it can get. Cause I easily like mishit a key or something. But yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've been working on my typing a bit.
You ever
Help.
want to just hit somebody over the head?
I mean, yeah. Why? Would you like to hit me in the head, please?
No, I rejected a
Every
call
day.
earlier when we started the stream from a guy I know. I used to ride with him. He got into a bunch of trouble, wound up in prison. He got out, and he's just been a pain in my ass ever since.
Huh.
Like he wants to come
Uh-oh.
stay down
Rob's
here,
got a
and
stalker.
it's like he was mad because I wouldn't let him stay at my house. It's like, no, you're not fucking staying at my house. You can't keep your ass off drugs, so I definitely don't want you anywhere around my family.
It makes sense.
And like now it's like anytime he fucks something up, he's calling me. Now he's broke down because he's driving somebody's excursion with a trailer behind it doing something, and he's broke down in point. It's like, so call the fucking person who owns the truck and tell him to come rescue you. Well, I wasn't answering the call and I wasn't answering the text because my phone's on do not disturb other than Tiff and the kids. That Tiff walked in a minute ago and
Right.
said, hey, I don't really give a shit, 'cause she doesn't like him right now I either, but he just started messaging Ian.
Jesus.
It's like, I'm sorry, you don't fucking message my kid.
Yeah.
And the thing is, he doesn't have Ian's number. He had to have looked him up on Facebook, and he was messaging him through Facebook. So I just ripped him an ass. It's like, don't you ever, ever message my kid again. Well, can I limp this thing to your house and
Yeah,
use your
that's-
tools to
that's-
fix it? No. Well, any other ideas? Figure it the fuck out. Call the person that owns the truck.
Be an adult about it.
Yeah, this motherfucker is just pissing me off. I'm over his shit.
Sounds like he could be one of my cousins.
Well, the thing is, he was out once already and got his parole revoked because he did stupid shit, and everybody was telling him, "Oh, this is probably not a good idea." All over a girl. It's like, you fucking dumbass.
Of course it's over a girl. Why would it be over a girl?
Right?
I don't know. I'm over
The dude,
stupid
he
people.
loves me.
Yeah, I loved him so much that
Well, they're everywhere, Rob.
fucking stupid people. It's like, leave me out of your shit. I don't want to be involved.
Welcome to the Fox Valley Gunpla channel where we bitch and moan about things because it's fun.
Yeah. This is our venting session.
So what? He chimes in on the group chat and then he just drops off the face of the earth again?
He's looking for Transformer
God damn it,
parts.
Ryan.
No, because we both added him. He didn't respond yet.
Yeah. He only dipped in long enough to look for Transformer parts.
Understandable.
Hopefully he'll have less potato-ass internet at his new house.
Oh, is he getting a new house? I think he's talked
Oh,
about this.
that's right. Yeah.
I think he's talked about this, and I just haven't remembered.
Yeah, they're buying one. They put the offer
He's
in
got to
and
be
it got
pretty
accepted and
close
shit.
to the moving point. They've got to be getting close to closing.
Yeah.
I want to get better internet, but I'm going to wait until I move out of the house first. You know what I mean?
No. Not really.
Yeah. Stolden is in the live chat on YouTube, and he's got it right. He goes, "My heart goes out to the online school districts. Makes me feel sick about thinking about the children and how much they are falling behind."
Yeah, and I can tell you that the
Yeah.
teachers are right there with you on that one. Most of them. Some of them really just fucking suck.
Well, and I'm not happy with Menasha Joint School District because they seem to be in the frame of mind of push the kid through,
Collect the check.
and no kid, yeah, because it's a check.
Yeah, that's kind of what they're doing over here right now, and it's like,
He responded. Watching Love and Monsters with the wife. And I called him a petty scum, so blame me. His
But-
Discord tag is Federation Scum.
He's not Fetty scum. He's a
He's
Fetty
petty
potato.
scum.
He's a Fetty potato.
Who's that?
Brian?
Brian?
Potato.
Oh yeah.
He should be happy. He's got his own unique tag on the Discord. Nobody else has it.
Potato?
No, Fetty Scum. But I might change
Oh.
it.
Just put Fetty potato. Prodigal, now's a good time. Yeah, man. Interest rates, like, I'm pretty sure that was Shane that put that in there. Interest rates are
Yeah.
stupid low.
Yep, we're looking at refinancing.
Yeah, if you're in a position to buy, now's the time to do it.
I wish I was.
The thing is, not only is it a seller's market, but with the interest rates being so low, it's kind of a buyer's market right now too.
Oh
Yeah.
So my dad just bought another place, I believe in Point somewhere, I think, and it came with renters.
Good ones?
That's a common thing he does. So
Oh, he just buys rental properties?
yeah, usually to fix up, but sometimes he buys ones that are already ready to go.
No, I mean, especially if it's already got good renters in it, then you're basically set up and...
Yeah. No, I was driving him to the other week. I was driving him just before Christmas. That week, I was driving him to the Madison Airport, and on the way up, he's shoving his phone in my face. He's like, "I bet to get into the Bitcoins. Look at this." He's got like 20K in Bitcoin. I'm like, I wish I had that kind of money to put in things.
That's a touchy one.
I bought $20 worth of Bitcoin probably early December.
Yeah.
And what was it? $20 was 0.0006% of a full share of Bitcoin. It's like $18,000.
Yeah.
I think the last time I looked, my Bitcoin was now worth $28.
Nice. How much did you put in again?
I'm just like,
32,000 right now.
Do
How much-
what?
what's that?
Bitcoin's up to 32,000 right now.
Holy shit.
Doubled?
Yeah, it's way up there.
Yeah, no,
That means my $20 is probably worth 40.
nice. My a friend of mine, he's him and his fiance are really into like farmers markets and stuff, like the Wapaka ones. They do that. But I guess I think it was the Madison Farmers Market he said he went to at one point, and I guess there was this pie stall there. The guy had like all the things he exchanges pies for, cash, different cards, and then Bitcoin. I'm
Yeah,
like,
you-
please tell me there was like Bitcoin icons on the pies. Apparently there wasn't, but he bought one and they're good pies. So
Yes, Spencer, you're right. My Bitcoin right now is at 41.26.
Oh, damn.
I don't know
So
why I
it's
don't
already
have.
doubled in a month.
I don't know why I haven't put any money in Bitcoin. I'll say the fact that I'm broke because unicorns.
Yeah, I've been slowly putting money into it. Like at 158. Good return on it right now.
Like,
Yeah.
where's a good place to start looking at that?
Shit.
In?
Coinbase.
Coinbase.
Yeah.
All right.
PayPal has it. That's where I bought it.
Oh, really?
PayPal has, let's see, they have Oh, damn it. They have Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, and Ethereum.
Okay.
Ethereum, yeah.
Ethereum?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
See, I gotta wonder how these other cryptocurrencies are gonna pan out because Bitcoin has pretty much owned the market, and this is a whole different world.
Yeah.
Because you gotta have something to have value. And with Bitcoin, at least they've established that you can use it in open market, and they've built it in a way that you can do that easily.
It has value because people value it. It's gotten to that point where people are starting to recognize it more and more.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, it might have to be worth something or backed by something, but it doesn't.
Not so much backed by something, but like with Bitcoin, you have a tangible way to easily use it. I mean, you can use it like PayPal, basically.
I use PayPal a lot.
And
Yeah.
you know, it's kind of like VHS versus Betamax and shit, or Blu-ray versus HD DVD. Eventually, you get down to where the thing everybody using is the one, and then all the money that you've sunk into the alternatives is nothing. It's worth nothing.
Yep. Unless Bitcoin buys them out.
Right. I mean, now Bitcoin, you're
But what would
safe
the
because that has
a
an.
lot of these cryptocurrencies are all like based on Bitcoin or the value of a different cryptocurrency. So
Okay.
it's all like it all goes together. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, that is kind of bizarre.
Are these?
Yeah, I owed my sister some money like a couple weeks ago, and just from because she bought something for we went together on something for my mom for Christmas. Then I'm like,
Mhm.
you got PayPal so I could send you the money over? She's like, no, give me cash. I'm like, why do you have to make things so much more difficult?
I know. Like anytime
Why don't
I
you transfer the money over PayPal or something.
see, you laugh, but like with I bought some stuff from Shane.
Yep.
It was just detail parts and shit. And you go to the ATM and you can only take out
In
$20 intervals.
And they fee you on that too as well.
Not if you go to like Quick Trip or something. Their
Oh
Quick
yeah, I
Trip
suppose,
ATMs
yeah.
don't.
Oh yes, PayPal does fee as well, but yeah.
But anyway, it was $25 that I needed for Shane. So then I had to go either take out 40 and then go break it and then have to deal with cash and change and all that, or I had to go buy something and take the other 5 out of the.
Isn't that the dilemma?
Yeah. Cash is annoying.
Right. Dude, you could have just done him some.
Hey,
some
you could have
Bitcoin.
PayPal me.
You could have just
Well, why the
him.
fuck didn't you tell me I could have
You didn't know
PayPal'd
she
you?
did PayPal? It's been on
Oh
a
my
bunch of-
god, how many people, Rob, how many people do you know that don't have goddamn PayPal?
You have a very valid point, but shit, if I'd have known that, I'd have just sent it to you a while ago.
Venmo.
I don't have Venmo. I deal strictly in PayPal.
Yeah,
I
same.
got it because a lot of people on Facebook seem to be wanting to deal with that.
Which I don't understand because it's literally PayPal.
I like
Venmo
PayPal
is
too.
Pretty much.
It's
the
owned-
buyer protection of PayPal is really nice as well.
Well, and Venmo's owned by PayPal.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's what I don't understand. It's like, why don't you just fucking use PayPal?
Right.
And like
Well, I think
was-
they do it because of the
I was selling something a few weeks ago, and the guy wanted to Cash App me. I was like, "What the hell is a Cash App?"
I've heard that too. But
I've heard it in passing a few times, but it's like, no, I don't even know what that is. Oh, we'll set up Cash App, and I'm like, I'm not setting up another goddamn payment service. You PayPal me if you want it.
I've only ever heard of Cash App on Tinder. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, it's not like this was an
I've used Cash App like a long time ago, like years
Tinder.
ago.
Yeah.
Well,
I tried getting into the online dating scene, and I'm like, all these women just want money, and I'm like, no, I'm done.
Then give them money.
Why the fuck would I do that?
Yeah, no kidding, right? Oh, this thing with the Cash App, it's like I literally don't use it, and this guy was insistent, and it wasn't like I was selling something expensive. I was selling him $10 of like random vintage toy parts that I had from parts units that I had scoured. So this guy wanted me to sell him $10 and shit and deal with a whole nother pay app, and it's like, I'm just not. I have no desire to do that. Sorry.
Oh, Rob.
What?
This Griffin's taking longer than I thought it was going to.
I got enough shit to manage. I don't need another.
I didn't think I've already spent 2 hours in this Griffin.
Nice.
And I'm still like detailing the wings. Like this is all I've done.
I mean, that's accurate.
Would have been a little
I
bit
thought
faster
Griffins were
if I started up the airbrush and like did the base coat with the airbrush, but
If you start that airbrush, I'm gonna kick you in the ass.
it's currently packed up in lock because I brought everything in from the garage and I haven't unpacked it. You know, don't want anything to freeze.
But aren't Griffins brown, Sam?
Typically yes, with like the white of the bald eagle head too, but like in D&D there's variants of stuff, you know, like there's different variants
But
of
you're
bird.
going against the grain.
This is actually a griffin that a guy in our campaign hatched because he killed a bunch of griffins and found a griffin egg, and did some less than holy things to make it grow faster.
So he murdered them all.
He's also playing a warlock, so a hexblade warlock. So he's got a demon sword.
Oh, it's sold, and that actually sounds pretty cool.
So what do you say? New Year's resolution
His
is
drafting
to
table?
is going to require a place to work. I took a nice.
Okay, not gonna lie, this cup of noodles is kind of fun.
I want to do that eventually. But you know what I forgot to do today? I am using the Ava Unit 2 coaster.
I'm using the.
What?
It's just sitting on my desk.
I just forgot to show what coaster I was using today.
Oh.
I think last time I used the Unit 0, but I've got my mic on top of the Unit 1 for whatever reason. It doesn't need a coaster. It's just on there.
Because it looks pretty.
You can't even see it. The coaster's smaller than the base of the mic.
Then
Jesus
it's
Christ,
just
how tall is
there.
Yeah, it's just there. So did you guys see the
Alright.
post I made on the Facebook page?
Which post would that be?
When's the last time I posted on our Facebook page?
I don't know. I barely kept up with any Facebook pages right now.
I just made a end of year post about our group. Thanking everybody for
Oh, yeah.
for joining the group and all that, and joining the streams.
Yes, all three of you that join our streams. No, I'm kidding. Just being a
We get
silly-
a surprise of people that go back and rewatch our streams.
We actually do.
Yeah, like for one from 2 months ago, 40 total views, 32. The last one for 3 weeks ago, 29 views total. We did not get 29 people in the stream itself. Which, if you guys are out there listening live or being those people that watch the VOD afterwards, which that's what I do whenever I watch streams. I hate watching streams myself. Thank you for tuning in. I think we all appreciate you.
Yeah.
Don't let Sam scare you away because we have
We
live
love every
chat.
one of our-
Rob, can we get the overlay up for my unicorns? By the way, you haven't done that yet, and I put another unicorn today.
Jesus
And
Christ,
can we
this
uptick
thing's
it by
neat.
1?
This one.
Yeah. The
I
box
need-
is close to the camera, but yeah.
Sam and his bloody unicorns. It'll never end.
Oh, is this is
Where the hell
actually
did
about,
Spencer drop off?
he probably had something with the wife again. We brought this up while you were gone, actually, Rob. Did you change the color of the of our names in the overlay on the StreamYard, or is that them for Christmas?
I changed them.
Ooh, I like this red better.
Well,
Yep.
that's why I did it, because I
Good call,
figured it
Rob.
would be pretty.
It is. It matches the unicorn.
All right, now I got to change it.
You know, Rob, and I'll bring this up now because I mean this is
Speak your mind.
no, maybe it should wait until we're off air.
Why? What is it?
We'll wait until we're off air. Just asking about bringing on like special guests.
Ooh.
I mean, I'm game. We've had some cool ones on. We've had John. Like, he's
Yeah, when
Badass
did we
as hell.
get John back? Like,
he's had a lot going on
yeah.
with health and
Yeah.
stuff like that, so we got to wait till he's feeling
I think
better.
he's doing pretty good right now. I feel bad because I haven't chatted with him in probably a month or two.
I mean, he's been
I
in our
should-
chat, but like he was in. I'm not sure if he's still.
He's
in
been
the
busy
chat.
though.
What was that?
He's been cranking out like a video, like 1 or 2 every week of unboxings and builds.
Yeah, I feel bad. I have not been watching his channel. I'm on YouTube all the time, but I follow way too many channels to keep up with more. You know what I mean? I just kind of feel bad about
Right.
it.
Yep. I
Support
haven't
your
been watching
homies,
his
man.
diligent-
Right?
I know. Well, it's like John has even said, you know, he promises that he'll watch them, but he may not be watching them. He'll at least have them on in the background playing so
Yeah.
that it bumps up your numbers or whatever you need.
I think that's what a lot of us do. It's like we'll watch them in the background while we're working on other stuff with
Yeah.
a lot of the channels.
Yeah, I was thinking. This is something I really wanted to do, like over this winter break, but never got a chance to do. I've been way more busy than I thought I was going to be over this break for my schooling. But I wanted to get back into streaming more because I haven't done that in a while. Like outside of this, like gaming and all that, and it's like I just haven't found the time yet.
I got a
Sold
new
and
cup.
Nice.
him and his wife stopped in one day
Who did?
before my surgery. Was talking to them, and I think his wife plays Diablo. I'm not sure if he does. I think he does too. But we had just got talking. I hadn't played Diablo in probably 4 or 5 years at least, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna have all this free time. I might as well fucking get off my ass and you know what? I tried to log into my BattleNet account and it gave me the fucking runaround. And it got so bad, I got to the point where I tried to uninstall the game to reinstall
Shane has
it
a
to see if
BattleNet
that would
account?
take-
Well, he just
Oh
said
yeah,
he plays
I
Diablo.
love Diablo.
Oh, okay. I've never played Diablo. Is it fun?
And
Yes.
I've just given up on trying to get my account reactivated because I had a high level character. I had several, and it's just like, well, if I can install them, I know everything's saved online. But if I have to create a new account because I can't get logged back in, that means I got to start over at fucking square one.
Not only that, but your game's code, your game's key is locked to that account. So you
Right.
literally have to buy the game all
So-
over again. Email Blizzard. They're actually pretty
Yeah.
good
So
about
I kinda
responding to
feel
that shit.
Well, I know they got good customer service. It's just, oh my god.
It's,
I don't know. I
yeah,
guess I'm just lazy. Looking for.
No, you got the same issue I got. It's that. Oh God, it's just one more thing I've got to fucking do right now.
Yeah. I gotta call Cigna because they got my FMLA all kind of fucked up, I think, and that's my first priority phone call. I gotta call them Monday.
Yeah, back to what I was trying to say before, streaming. I bought
yeah.
this capture
Sorry.
card for my. No, you're quite all right. I bought this capture card for my Nintendo Switch. I intended to start like do some recording, and maybe some like I shiny hunting Pokemon a lot. I was thinking about possibly. I know another person thinks about streaming shiny hunting on stuff, but like I'm doing it. I might as well, but I just haven't gotten around to it, and I've been trying to like. I've been having issues with the technology of it, and like sometimes sound not going through, sound coming back, feedbacking through my headset in doubles. Oh, it's been a mess.
Okay. Sam, have you seen the banner?
Sam's unicorn builds that banner.
Sam builds unicorn 970.
Yeah, I asked him to put it up.
Oh,
Yeah. That's what he was
Where
talking
the
about.
fuck was I? Never mind then.
That
This is
and if I want to start streaming, my internet is absolute horribly for that. You know, that 20 megabits per second.
You can do it on there. You just got to set your bit rate, right?
Yeah.
It'll be okay, Sam. I promise.
Help! I'm scared.
See, I need to hire one of you guys to fucking build me a computer and then set it up so I don't have to use my fucking laptop.
Hell, you don't
anymore.
have to hire anybody.
Like, just buy the shit and I'll build it for you.
Yeah, well, I'll just straight up help build it.
Yeah.
I've done it with my
And
friends.
straight.
It's fun to do. And-
Hey, techie guys, look here. Remember?
Hi.
Dumb welder.
Yeah. So
Don't
you
welder.
give me a budget, tell me what you need it to do, and
we can have a build party.
I don't know what I fucking need it to do.
I mean,
I need it to be fast.
And run Diablo.
I don't know what I need. I don't game a whole hell of a lot, so I don't need the world's greatest graphics cards. About the only thing I do on a computer is look at Lego instructions and
He's gonna
live stream.
He's gonna need that processor.
Ryzen 5 processor, probably with a new 5600 XT video card.
You're already top of the line just for all that browsing of Legos you do. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie.
Okay, can we keep this under like a $2,000 build?
Easy.
Oh, yeah. Dude, with monitor, keyboard, all of that shit, we could probably do you a really good system for 1,000 to 1,200.
My system, like I built mine in 2018, which I'm already talking about upgrading, but like that's mostly because I skimmed back on some of the parts. It cost me just under $1,000 for mine.
Fuck, I spent like 700 on mine.
I was including like the mouse, the keyboard, and the monitor because he doesn't have any of that shit.
I didn't include any of that shit because I already had that shit for my last PC that I bought. So
Yeah, he's gonna need the whole thing because he's running on
Yeah,
a
I
laptop
don't
now.
see. The thing is, I don't have a desk. Yeah, I don't have a desk. I have a workbench, so I can't.
all the
really
more reason for that
set-
IKEA trip.
This would have to be set.
Dude, we built you a small
What's
form
that?
factor system. You'd
I
be fine.
said all the more reason for that IKEA trip we've all been talking about for a while.
Yeah.
G-Toff.
I mean, that's the unfortunate side effect of it, you know. I
Yep.
think he's
I might have to buy a desk, huh?
Yup.
I keep seeing online that these people
Okay,
with their
so
That's
Yes.
awesome.
just for reference,
There's all kinds of other stuff.
this
in there,
is
too.
this is 2 bags of the first 2 steps.
wow, you've been getting some work done in that thing.
Relatively easy people's are fun.
Oh yeah, this thing's kind of a riot.
Yeah, that's only 2 bags. I'm starting the 3rd bag now, and it's
How many bags
probably
in total?
17,
That's
Oh,
all
wow.
glitter.
13.
You're evil.
And does that thing get
It
displayed?
is-
Does that thing get displayed like from bottom up, like horizontally?
It does have a stand that you can display it on its side.
Okay.
Kind of pretty.
By the
But
way, it's gonna
there's
take up a lot of
the
room.
after-
These off for a minute.
Yeah, it's there's a third party vendor that makes the umbilical tower, and it's like almost $300, but
Yeah.
it sits on the umbilical tower with the moving tracks,
Yeah.
like how they actually transported it to the launch site.
What's wrong with
Okay.
unicorns?
I'll see if I
Unicorn
can find a
Gundam.
picture of it.
Yeah, Prodigal Dragon puts in the chat that well, to make sure that we can't forget, he needs a microphone and
He tried to call, and I had it
cameras too.
on
Yeah.
mute, other than when you guys would call.
Camera and a light.
'Cause
I mean,
was getting ready. We were just starting the live
There's a lot of
stream.
microphones
So-
that are pretty decent. They're not
And
that
then
expensive
he,
either. I need to get a new webcam myself,
Apparently
but
was
just things
messaging
have been
me
just
and I
out
didn't
of
see it.
stock,
It's like, I'm sorry, I can't keep fixing your shit.
and I can't afford it right now.
But I told
Hopefully,
him,
the next two
"Don't you
paychecks I
ever
can put some
message
aside.
my kids again.
I've got a 720p one right now, and it just doesn't cut it for this. You know,
Right.
like from the current view,
Yeah.
it looks fine. When I bring things up close, it gets really grainy.
The one I got has been
Right.
been a really good workhorse.
What is that?
The thing is, he only calls me when he
The-
wants something,
It's the Razor knockoff.
and he keeps pushing
basically.
on staying.
Oh.
Like he wanted to bring the.
I know
thing
Rob
over, stay
has the
overnight and work.
Razor,
I got my shit to work on tomorrow.
Cryo,
One, my toolbox isn't even accessible right now.
or starts with a K.
And
Ishi
two,
or something?
you're not
Or
staying
no,
in
that's
the
the
fucking house.
controller.
Here's that launch tower I'm talking about.
Nice.
So
Actually,
if that this
Well,
one,
and he goes, "Well, you have
yeah,
any other
it's
ideas?"
huge.
It's
It
like,
puts it at
call the person who
nearly
owns the
4
truck.
feet.
What's wrong with doing that?
Yeah, no, I want to
So-
upgrade my
don't know.
webcam, and then I want to redo my green screen and get it on an actual bar. Because right now, if I just check this out, my
Yeah.
green screen, it's hanging from the ceiling tiles.
And he was either coming from Wausau, which means he's actually closer
And
to
that ends
Wausau
with
Hey, it works.
than he is to us.
The
Where he's
dogs
sitting
from
at?
Bass wagging their tails and
Or
knocking
Oh,
things
dude.
over.
Depending on where he's going in Wausau, but yeah. it's
Man, you're flying along on that build there, Spencer.
Yeah, that thing is pretty
Oh
quick.
wow!
well, he can at
Oh,
least,
it,
like,
oh,
he's
it
closer
even
to
goes
moving
between like it's
to
awakened
the
mode
next quick
too.
trip for him.
Yeah.
Oh
It's like-
god damn! I wish I
Oh,
got
that
one.
town.
Pulsing.
Fill it up, take it back to
What?
Wausau. I don't know where he was going.
Is that just your camera doing that, or are the LED lights pulsing?
They pulse, yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. Does it stay on for 5 minutes then, or
That
does
is
I legitimately do not understand what he was.
it stay on until you
Oh,
turn it off, or does it
damn.
stay on for like 5 minutes?
Oh, he
at
wanted me to
perfect
buy him
grade?
cool and run it out.
I'm not sure. I think it's probably better than the perfect grade, but it probably
It's like,
has a time cycle on
You know,
it.
given the chance to, I'm gonna try and find. It's got there's one for that and one for the unicorn, right?
Yeah. Yeah, the unicorn
that is
came out
badass.
first.
Yeah. You know, given
God,
hopefully
that's-
given the chance that there's like another sale like that eventually, I want to pick one of those up. That
Yeah,
was
this
how much?
one- 120, I think.
Oh yeah,
This
that's right.
one's
Oh, it's
very, very static. There's like
not much movement with it.
yeah, there's no
That's what this
articulation of
is.
the arms at all.
No way.
Oh, I
Oh,
believe
boy.
that. But like honestly, for what it is, it looks
little
beautiful.
green
though.
strips
Oh,
to
hell yeah.
represent the chives.
Like this is
Uh,
awesome. I
I'm
love
guessing
this
it
build.
can't transform to unicorn mode though.
Yeah, that's a trophy.
Yeah, it's just destroy mode.
Still looks
I don't even wanna put
badass.
this on,
Oh hell yeah. I love this thing so hard.
because this is the cover.
I
It's
can't
got-
wait to
I
get.
can't imagine that kid if you could actually make it into unicorn and destroy.
Yeah, no,
So
I
you would
can't.
be able
That's
to
why I
see
can't
this.
wait to get to my MGX because that can be in unicorn mode and turn on the LEDs still, and you
Yeah,
can
it's
get
like
that
a
like
really
transformation
different
glow.
experience.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense.
Oh, that's gonna be one of those builds where I need to find some time when I'm not working a lot
It's a cute little.
because I'm only taking
It
one
really
day off a
is.
week
Well,
for school
Glad that you liked it.
and I'm working the rest of it.
It was a really quick build.
When COVID 2.0 hits,
Yeah. Actually, there's a lot of detail stickers. It's
Cause
kinda surprising.
Rob's mic is not on.
Like it's even got stickers to go on the shrimp.
oh, I wonder if he's having sexy time with the wife.
All right. All right, I'm back. Sorry, I had to take care of stuff.
Oh yeah, Rob. So we heard you the whole time. Your mic was still unmuted.
Oh, so you heard me whining about Jackass?
No, I just wanted to see what you would say.
I thought I muted the mic. It was showing
you
muted.
did. You did. I'm picking on you.
You did.
Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't have mattered. It wasn't like I was talking about anything.
Apparently, Kaz could hear you, but I guess none of us could.
Well, he can hear me
Apparently,
now.
the cat could still hear you the whole time. Apparently.
Oh.
The fuck?
Oh, I bet you because it's picking it up through OBS.
Yeah, maybe like. Do you have a mute on your microphone?
I didn't mute it on OBS. Usually I can mute it on the stream and it mutes the whole thing, but this thing's all set up wonky right now.
Oh, I see. Well,
What the
you
fuck
guys
is
got
OBS?
the exclusive listen to Rob complaining more, and we didn't. So enjoy that. What time is it here? 11:30. I have to remember to come back and check that out.
Basically, you got to hear me rant about the jackass we were talking about a little while ago on the stream, messaging my child. I'm sorry.
All the more
that's
reason to go back and
borderline
rewatch the VOD. Wink, wink, smile.
So, to anybody listening, don't be dumb. And if you are dumb, don't message me afterwards.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I should go there and drop that like on the stream.
Oh, shit. Well, speaking of stream, guys, we should probably call it one. I gotta go to bed. I'm tired.
Also, it looks like we gained 1 subscriber throughout today, by the way. When we started the stream, I haven't refreshed since 48. I pulled up our main page. We're at 49.
Yeah, there we go. We got part of an arm on there.
God, those LEDs look awesome.
Sam's still got a half an hour to drop something and lose it.
I dropped something before we started, actually.
We're
Remember?
calling the stream right now.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I said it. This is why I got that. I didn't get done nearly as much as I wanted to, but
All right.
I built a whole ass cup of noodles aside from the shrimp and shit that goes in there. But, you know, this thing's...
Noodles.
I unironically want to get that kit.
This thing's kind of cool.
There was one at Hobbytown.
There was.
Every single time I go to Hobbytown, I can't seem to put it into like how much I'm willing to spend for the day. Eventually, I will.
Yeah, it is. It is a little on the pricey side. I will say that.
Yeah, what is it, like $30?
I keep making this joke with people, like, I'm trying to think of where I'm going to install the LEDs in this kit. Should I make, like, the noodle stuff radioactive?
Hey, Dakota's in the chat.
Oh, yeah.
How's the powder?
Well,
Ripping it up with the jagged?
The turbo jaggin. Let's make that specific.
Turbo Dragon.
Man, I'm not gonna lie. If I ever got into snowmobiles, I'd be giving that dude a call.
Yeah.
Hey,
we sold ours like last year so my mom could buy a boat, so.
I just want him to turbo the son of a bitch.
Right, I miss sledding. Like, that shit is fun.
Tiff actually has talked about getting sleds, especially with us being all the way out here in the country, and the trail literally goes right behind my house through this field.
I can confirm. Last year when the trails were open, I debated on going brop into Rob's yard.
You could literally brop right up to the door. I'd pour you a cup of coffee.
That's why I was debating on doing it. I was coming back from work, so.
Well, there you go. If you're brapping past me, you can just pull on in and... Same with you, Dakota. If you're brapping past my house on the trails over here by Point, stop in and have a coffee. I usually have hot chocolate, too. But, yeah, Tiff has actually wanted to get a couple. My thing is, it's a lot of money for something that... Without, like, he takes his stuff. He's out in Montana right now. He goes all over with his stuff, and he's got family up in the UP, which they get a ton of snow all the time.
I've only traveled for sledding once, and I believe that was just up to like the Tomahawk area one year.
Oh, he must be going all the way out to the mountains out there.
God damn.
Dude, that is some beautiful ass area though, around Glacier.
Personally, I would bring my drone out there. Like, that would be great.
Dude, drone shots would be beautiful out there.
I was reading up. I guess they're putting through, the FAA is putting more regulation through, and I am getting pissed off about it.
Anytime the government does more regulation, meh.
It's making like drones less and less easy to get into and maintaining.
But
Solden, you need to start an album in the group page for all your drawings.
oh, I know.
Solden, that's the Steven, right?
Yeah, Clark.
Clark. Okay, yeah.
Yep.
You know, that makes sense
I would love
with
for
him
him
talking
to do
about.
some,
He was talking about the online schooling thing. If I remember right, he's a teacher, so he
Yeah.
knows what this shit's like, and what he's
I
going
believe you
through.
said it was like elementary or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, I think so.
you're pretty good at that stuff. Not gonna lie.
Oh, those drawings are amazing.
Yeah, the artwork is just impressive.
Yeah, Dakota, you better be posting pictures. I gotta see this. That's gonna be some awesome writing out there. But dude, we've legit debated it, but we don't get enough snow around here right now for the most
We
years.
haven't entered a rabbit hole yet.
I don't have any rabbit holes to go down tonight, other than the rabbit hole behind my eyelids.
I got one for you. Don't worry.
Oh God, I have to be up at 6:30 in the morning.
Well, there we got
Why?
the arm unit.
All right.
We got
I
a
guess
whole bunch of-
I guess I'll stream share this one.
We got
Ready
a whole
for
bunch
this?
of stuff to do tomorrow, and I gotta run and help out my sister.
Cause this is just for you.
God, make me pull out my mouse and all that. Literal rabbit hole.
We entered the rabbit
There
hole.
you have it, folks. Yeah.
Nice.
All right, guys, we're gonna have to call it a stream before I fall asleep. Even the coffee ain't doing it.
All right, man.
So it's been fun, everybody.
Hope
Now that the
everyone
holidays
has a
are-
great New Year.
Absolutely, 2020 has not won yet.
Hopefully we'll be back next week if everything lines up right. Hopefully,
Well, now that the
knows?
holidays and all the family stuff is over, and we're going back to a more normal life situations.
Ish.
Yeah, as normal as it was before the holidays. We should be back to more consistent now. So, all right, we'll catch y'all later.